5, 4, 3, 2.
Look who's here! It's David in the hot seat. Hi, David.
Hello.
How's it going, buddy?
It's weird. I don't like being here. This doesn't feel right to me.
I know it is weird, but everything is gonna be great. Everybody say hi to David.
It's
David,
me.
David, of course, is sitting in for Harley, who is on the way to Shambhala right now. We've already had one little check-in from AB. He said it's already insane and they aren't even close to there yet. So I don't know. I hope they both come back in one piece. I'm nervous.
Highly unlikely.
I'm nervous. Highly unlikely. I think we're going to get some great content out of it. And hopefully AB isn't like in full blown panic attack the entire time he's there. We'll see though. Let's see. So yeah, Harley is out today. We've got David sitting in. Harley will be back next Wednesday. We don't have a show Monday. I think Tuesday. I don't expect him to be here Tuesday. That's when they're coming back. And so we'll have a true twos without Harls. Ethan will be here, obviously. And then he'll be back just in time, completely burnt out from Shambhala for Gas Leak Wednesday. And I know a lot of people are...
Yeah, cuck. I like cuck.
Thank you. Yes. Let's play lots of Harley sound bites this episode because we all miss him so much.
And I like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think my dad's a cuck.
Shout out Harley. Shout out Harley. What else was I going to say? It is so weird not having Harley here, just constantly interrupting me. We do have something very fun planned for Friday.
Real quick, let me interrupt.
Oh, thank you. Now it feels better.
Yeah.
Now it feels better. I mean, just been like, what? Okay, go. We do have fun stuff planned for Friday. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I would say girls' night on steroids to some degree. It is like the girliest girls' night. So if you want to check that out, and David will be here, obviously participating as one of the girls.
I am.
So that'll be very
Shout
fun.
out, girls.
As it stands right now, you're kind of the target. I don't want to say like you're the guest of honor. You're more like the target of this. So it'll be fun.
Exactly.
It'll be a good
We'll see
time.
how that goes.
It'll be a great time. I did see people in chat who are a little confused about the schedule still. So I'm just going to say it because you have to say things like 20 times before everyone gets it. We have Mondays are just the main show. Tuesdays are just True Twos, After Dark, True Crime. Wednesdays, we're back to 2 episodes. Main show followed by After Dark. Thursday, members as always. And then Fridays, 2 shows as always. So hopefully that makes sense.
So the only thing that changed is we don't have After Dark on Monday. Everything else is the same.
Everything else is the way it was before break. Yes. I was going to ask you if you were in band in high school, and then I remembered you were homeschooled, right?
Yeah, I was homeschooled. But in elementary and middle school, I was in orchestra band. I was first chair electric bass player. Yep, not to brag or anything.
Okay.
First of 2 chairs. First chair, yeah. There was a second
First of
chair,
2.
and then there were no more chairs.
Just slapping that electric bass.
And when I first got in, I was first chair because I was the only one, and then they brought in a second guy.
Hey, that's
But
all you
hey,
need.
first chair's a first chair. That's all you gotta say.
That's a cool ass instrument though. I can't believe they had that in elementary school. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, I want to be in band, but I don't want to play woodwind or a horn instrument.
Something gay like a trombone.
Yeah, I don't want to be blowing on metal.
I played the clarinet, not in marching band, but again, like in elementary, middle school. And then I stopped because I didn't like practicing. It was boring. If I couldn't sight read the music, I was just like completely uninterested in it. Not a fan. Completely not a fan. Yeah.
It's weird.
But
I mean, it definitely is an acquired taste. I think after a while I was like, yeah, it's reading music, and I always thought it was really gross watching everyone like dump out their spit in between songs, just like on the ground.
Yes.
That was and then like licking the woodwind, the reeds.
The reed.
Oof.
I will say I tried to like put my clarinet back together like a few years ago. The reed made me gag. Like I cannot do it anymore.
Right.
I had gotten used to it, but the idea of like just licking a reed like that, it made me I physically couldn't do it. Yeah, exactly. I'm out of practice with licking wood, so
Hey yo.
that's what happened. But then in high school, I was in chorus, in like all the different choruses we had, and I was in theater, and so it was constantly hanging out with like all the band kids. So
Right.
I was a bit of a band groupie. I dated one of the band guys. Like, I know all about band and the culture, and I love going to like a marching band competition. It's so much fun. Highly recommend it if no one ever has. But yeah, so that's as close as I got. I don't know. I don't think my salute would have competed even with like Dan or Ethan or Tamara or even Zach's or who else went, and Nate. But I think I could have figured something out. I think I was going to include like the suck it from wrestling. Maybe do like a suck it double salute.
Yeah. I had a magic themed idea if I were to pop in. But yeah. Something with the brim. Yeah.
Something with a brim. Gotta hit him with that hard brim.
Yeah,
for
I wanted
sure.
to like pull out like the orb and throw it up. Yeah, I had some ideas. Maybe if there's a round 2.
Some mime work. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Maybe it's an annual thing.
Yeah, I would love that. Try to step up our game. I thought that was so fun. We have a lot of Jimothy updates. If you guys aren't familiar with Jimothy, I mean, do I even need to pull up a Jimothy like video right now? He's like everywhere.
Yes,
everyone loves him.
I mean, even if everyone knows, we should just watch it again because Jimothy is incredible.
Sick. All right, so here's Jimothy, guys. He is this raccoon in Seattle who has shortened spine syndrome, and he's just this cute little guy. He's just a cute little guy named Jimothy. Look at him go! He's so cute. Oh, let me mute that. Look at him. Like, how is that real? So obviously I want to get him running. There he goes. He has taken over the internet, and I just love it. And we have so many updates just from, when did we talk about him? Friday? Must have been Friday.
Yeah, it was last Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. So first of all, multiple people have shared this, and now it's on the official Roku City website. Jimothy has been spotted. He was added to Roku City.
He joined us
in
Roku City.
That's right. We're in Roku City.
We got to add Jimothy to the back.
So tell tomorrow we need a Jimothy in the back for sure.
I'll get her on it right now.
Yeah. By end of business day, please. By close of business.
All right. I told her.
All right, perfect. So he has joined Roku City. We love that for him. He is also apparently, if you search Jimothy the raccoon, he comes up. Let me rewind it here.
That's so funny.
So you put in Jimothy the raccoon and look, he goes across the screen. How cute is that? Yay! See? This is the best of us. This is the best of us, so I love it.
Keep it coming. More Jimothy.
This is, I know, right? I already followed this girl who plays the banjo, and she makes puppets, like marionettes that attach to her banjo.
Oh my god!
And she made one of Jimothy. Cool. Watch this. All of hers are good, but this is awesome.
Jimothy. He's beautiful. Look at him. He's gonna dance. Ready, boy? 1, 2, 3.
That's so awesome.
Isn't that so cool?
Just flopping around.
He's so cute. Yeah.
Oh my God,
he's
amazing.
Easy enough. He's easy enough to mimic because he's just round.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's easy to model out. It's like you're not really trying to make him look like a raccoon.
Make a ball and then put some legs on it.
Put some long legs on it.
Yeah.
Look at him go! Oh my gosh. That's Phoebe Sanders Banjo. She does all kinds of puppets and things attached to
in my shed.
Attached
and
to her
Sunshine
banjo.
Teddy Bear wanted to dance in it, and it's blinding me. So
You can better see
dance
how
so I
she
can
does
close
it
the door.
here.
Ready? 1. Oh, he's so happy. All right, go.
Like, that's just so cute.
That's
So
such
yeah,
a
I
cool
love
idea.
her. Right? So that's Phoebe Sanders Banjo. If you want
Shout
something
out.
adorable. We do have more Jimothy. This one is near and dear to my heart. I can't play the music, but Jimothy Fever has also taken over the WNBA. This was at a Seattle Storm game.
Let's go.
Last night. Seattle, Jimothy's hometown, so it makes sense. Anytime someone hits a 3-pointer, the board says, Jimma 3.
Yo, it's a Jimma 3.
For the Jimma 3. Oh, I love it. I just love it so much with the Jimma 3. So damn good. See how creative? It just brings so much creativity out in the world. He's also apparently in Minecraft. This says Minecraft just added Jimothy into their game. So if you're a Jimothy fan, today's your dream come true. Check the reply to see how to add him to your game. So
Shout
yeah,
out.
you can put, I know nothing
I
about
love
Minecraft.
wait, go down. I love the motion shot of him running.
So blurry.
Yeah.
He's going so fast.
He's so fast.
He's so fast, just like Sonic. Oh God, I think we have one more. Okay, and then we have, this is, Jimothy in, oh my God, did you put this in there?
I did. Someone took 4K photos of him.
Jimothy in 4K. First of all, look at his green little belly from the moss. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Look at this little ball of fluff. Literal ball. He's like a popple. For all my 90s kids out there, it was a toy that would roll up like, it was like a stuffed animal that would roll up like a ball, and then you could like unvelcro it and it would be an animal. Such a cute little guy.
So cute.
Oh, I just love how Seattle was so ready for their moment. They're like, oh, we got footage of Jimothy. Finally, we've been saying this for years. And people have also been saying, like, shout out to Jimothy's mom, because she took care of her special baby.
Isn't there a video of her like
him.
protecting him?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. We're just gonna cry together about Jimothy today.
This is a whole episode about Jimothy. It's all we're talking about. So,
all right, here it is.
Get ready, because it's not stopping.
Here we go, guys. All right, this is it says the untold hero of the story is Jimothy's mother, and there's little baby Jimothy back in the day, and she's protecting him. I want to cry.
Gosh.
Look at the baby. She's like, I don't know what this is, but he's mine, and I made him. So I'm gonna protect the little baby.
He's literally so tiny.
And she's protecting him. She's like, get up there, ding dong. Oh my God.
Ugh.
She's being so careful with him.
I feel like in nature he would normally be abandoned, probably.
Yes.
Like the
runt normally. Yes, the runt. They're usually pushed out. But she's like, nope, this one's mine. He's too cute.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Makes me want to cry. So frickin' sweet.
Love Jimothy mom in chat. That's popping off in chat.
Everyone do a W and also a raccoon in chat for Jimothy's mom. Wimothy's mom in chat, everyone, please. Thank you so much. Oh, I love Jimothy. I think those are the shots that we have of him for now, but I'm sure there will be more. What was that?
What? I'm sorry, what?
What was that?
I don't know. Someone said something. I don't know.
I guess we'll never know. We'll never know what that was. Yeah, so shout out to Jimothy and his whole family for taking care of him. All right. We need to do something that some people might be annoyed by, but I will tell you up front. This segment is going to be short and sweet. You are not going to have to hear Hasan Piker's voice at all, because I don't feel like listening to it. What we're going to see, thank you. Basically what happened, David Pakman, another political guy on the internet, he had some opinions about Hasan's recent appearance at the College Democrats, in which he wore what is known to many as a Mao suit, I guess. Let me find it up. Yeah. And he was essentially LARPing as a dictator during his speech. It was very, very cringe. College Dems. Let me grab it here. Okay. I'm not going to play his voice. I'm not going to play his voice, but I will tell you what he said. He said, yeah, that's
basically what he said.
He said.
Mixed
No,
with
he
this.
said. Oh, do you have the one of him singing? Singing the song and
I don't. I wish I did.
It's all good. That's all good. We said we're not gonna hear his voice. But
No.
basically, in this moment, he says, one thing they never call me, they call me a terrorist supporter. They call me a radical, but they never call me a liar. Sir, many people call you a liar. Many, many people call you a liar. And then he's wearing this suit, which is
Chat saying
mostly known with Mouthfit. Oh, that's so good. Nice Mouthfit, bro. This kind of suit is mostly known for Chairman Mao of China wearing it in like every picture, every appearance, right? So it's kind of synonymous with Mao. And so Pakman had some words to say about patterns he's noticing happening between what happened with the Tea Party and what seems to be happening with like the far or extreme left gaining control in the Democratic Party. So we're going to watch it together. There are things I agree with. There are things I disagree with, but it's a short video. We'll watch it. We'll pause it, and we'll just chat about it. And then we'll talk about all the shit that has happened since this video. Because, of course, Hasan fans couldn't be normal about it.
The Democratic Party is showing the early signs of the same disease that destroyed the Republican Party. I've got so many friends on the left texting me and saying, David, we're not going to allow the same thing to happen on the left that Trump did to MAGA, that Trump and MAGA did to Republicans, are we? Republicans back in 2010,
the extreme left are hoping for that, right? They want to be in charge of the party. They want to take it over. I will say the harm would be different, obviously. I don't necessarily think it's a one-to-one situation. But this is Pakman's opinions, right? I think we would obviously be better off in the hands of a bunch of democratic socialists than we would be in the hands of the Tea Party or MAGA. But this is he is like very centrally liberal, and this is his opinion of what he's seeing coming from Hasan and his ilk, essentially.
Leaders
1.5 is a great idea.
Conspiracy theorists, they're far-right internet trolls, they're not going to do anything. And then the Tea Party took over local organizations, threatened primaries, built their own media universe, and eventually were part of a process that gave us Donald Trump. The left and Democrats can't make the same mistake.
I don't think they will, because they're not as organized as MAGA and the Tea Party were, like, at all. They just simply are not.
And like, they're not, I mean, for the most part, I would say there's not someone that they would back no matter what, like through all controversy, all lies, like crimes. Like, it is not as cult-like and stupid as the MAGA movement is. Like,
right. Yeah. They tend, what I've seen is they tend to be cult-like about somebody until they actually win. And then they start being highly critical of them and throwing them out. Like, they were huge on AOC, but now AOC is a shill and a Zionist and a centrist and all this stuff. I see them doing it to Mamdani now too. Yeah, like, it's crazy. It's like anytime their candidate becomes like mainstream digestible, they bail on them, right?
Right.
And so I don't think that there is some existential threat, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I
But
think
who is the
Go
Trump
ahead.
of the left that would be pedestaled
we don't
like
I
that?
guess we don't know yet, because when Trump came up, nobody thought he was going to win. Nobody saw him coming at all. But I just here's my thing as we watch this. I consider myself a social democrat. I do not think that these people are as anywhere near as harmful as any Republican right now.
Right.
But I will say, based on what we saw in Maine, there is a problem with backing the wrong candidates, backing people who are inexperienced, backing people that don't know what the hell they're talking about or what they're doing. And I think that might be the way that the party is like destroyed, quote unquote, because we just get filled with like pseudo intellectuals that don't actually know how to lead anything, don't know how to
Right.
collaborate, don't know how to, build coalitions. That it would be my fear, but I don't think I agree with Pakman's fear necessarily here about the destruction of the Democratic Party, but we'll see.
There is a small group of far left extremists gaining influence inside youth groups and party organizations because they spend all day online organizing and enforcing ideological purity and attacking anyone who disagrees. Now, let me be very clear. I am not talking about people who want Medicare for all and affordable housing. I want all that stuff. I'm with all that stuff. I'm a social democrat in the style of Northern Europe. Of course I want those
Okay,
things.
great. We agree there.
These are folks who treat political warfare like a full-time job. And when they can't build their own coalition, they attach themselves to popular causes. They take real concerns about healthcare, housing, police misconduct, and use them to
international issues, right? We're seeing it with what's happening in Gaza.
sell what is actually an authoritarian worldview. Now, there are things in DSA, for example, Democratic Socialists of America, that are good and that I agree with. But there's also some stuff in there that I think doesn't make any sense. I saw their new platform. Promises a country where you have no debt, you pay no rent, no mortgage, you receive publicly funded housing, publicly funded retirement, food, education, energy, medicine, transportation. And it sounds incredible because it is incredible. How would they create it? Government ownership of the largest corporations and of entire industries, universal rent control, abolishing police and prisons, and abolishing the Senate and replacing our political system. Some of these ideas are reasonable to a degree. For example, I support universal health care.
So that is I think one of my issues with the DSA too, is like there's no plan for any sort of incremental improvements or incremental work toward these very lofty goals that could happen over time. It's always, this is what it will be right now because we say it, and there will be a revolution to get us there. But like nobody's lighting a match. Nobody's actually starting a revolution. And also they consider incremental change the enemy. They consider it like working within the establishment, right? But then you just end up doing nothing. You do nothing at all if you're not doing any kind of incremental change.
Yeah, and
so,
the only time they like take action is by, in the biggest election ever, they choose not to vote for the normal Democrat when it should like, if you want to start this movement, revolution, like whatever, like start with a mayor like Mamdani, or work your way up to elect these people. But you can't just be like, oh, I'm going to vote third party in the presidential election, like guaranteed loss. Like it's just not gonna happen.
Thank you. Right. And what I've said, because obviously the far left says, oh, well, there weren't enough people who voted to make it, in like to impact the numbers. But what I look at is the millions of people who stayed home. And I think this is where I agree with Pakman that there is a problem. To me, it's not a problem sowing the ideas of democratic socialism. It's a problem sowing the idea of nothing matters. Both parties are the same. Voting doesn't count. And just this like feeding nihilism to teenagers, I think is a problem. And so it's not about the candidates, in my opinion, necessarily, but it's about the streamers, the people online who are peddling this shit to potential voters, new voters, young voters, more than like the Tea Party taking over the Republican Party. I worry about the extreme left basically making everything seem pointless to new voters and new people getting into politics. I think that the apathy, like silliest goose, the apathy to me is the most damaging part. I don't see them taking over the party, but they're poisoning like people being active in civic duties.
Yeah, because that just hands elections to the other side. Literally.
Yes.
Like it just,
exactly.
Like,
and I can speak on this because I voted uncommitted in the primary, which is the place that we were protesting, right? We didn't want Biden. We thought that he should have never even said he was running for a second term. They should have let it happen. We should have had a real primary. And I and millions of others voted uncommitted. I was safely in a blue state. It was a way to express our opinion to the Democratic Party, and it worked. We got a different candidate, right? And that is the problem.
Took too long.
Right. We took too long. It was terribly run, right? But they did listen. What happened then is that these people who had been poisoned to think both parties are the same didn't fucking pivot. They didn't pivot to a new strategy for a different election, which is the general election. And so a lot of people just stayed home because their favorite streamers weren't openly endorsing the main candidate, right? They were still talking about both parties are the same. Both parties are bought. Both parties are shills, right? And so they're like, oh, well, I'll just keep voting uncommitted. I'll just keep not showing up.
Yeah. And,
do you know what I mean?
To a very certain extent, part of that is true.
Yes.
There is corruption. There's
people
getting bought and paid for. But again,
1,000%.
there is a clear better option when you're looking at both of those options, and I don't understand why you can't see. Of course, there's similarities in both sides in their support for, the genocide that's going on, and feeling like they, when Netanyahu came to Congress and they gave him like a 10-minute standing ovation.
Horrible.
Insane,
stupid,
to the point
dumb.
where even he was like, okay, chill guys, like I got my moment. But
So
again,
dumb.
There's so many other issues that you should be also worried about that they are completely split on. So that should also, it's the overall focus, not just one issue they may have more similarities on.
Right. And also it is easier to organize under Democrats because they're not going to try to throw you in jail, Hasan, who is being now, tracked by the federal government. They're not going to do that. They are not actively trying to, reduce voter registrations. So there are reasons to be tactical in a general election. And I think what the far left online is selling is an easy solution to a very complex problem, which is just, if you don't like genocide, don't vote for either of these parties. And that takes away all the thought that these people have to do. These young people who feel overwhelmed and depressed and desperate for an answer, they're being fed the simple answer, but it ends up shooting everybody in the foot. But they can just, sleep well at night knowing they aren't supporting a genocide. Meanwhile, we get Trump, who has kicked out how many people violently? We've got people dying in ICE custody all the time, getting shot on the street. Like, you got to think about multiple things. I know it's hard. It's difficult. It's depressing. But I think being a single issue voter is a cop-out. And that's what I worry about from the far left right now.
And I've talked about 4 or 5 ways that we could get to it. I want affordable housing. And I've done a dozen interviews with housing experts on what would and wouldn't work to get us there.
Need a plan.
I support progressive taxation. We need to collect more taxes from the very rich.
Agree.
Voting rights have been hurt in this country. We need police reform. So there's elements of this that are great. And any social democrat like me will tell you we got to do that. But you bundle it together, and this fantasy in which capitalism, private industry, and major parts of the government simply disappear. Most Americans don't want that.
And that's what they leave out too, is they don't acknowledge what actual Americans and actual voters will vote for. Like, you have to do some finessing to your message, to your platform, to actually get into a place where you can make change happen. You can't just die on the hill of of language, right? And the very specific words you need to use to like clear the purity bar, because you might alienate a ton of people who won't vote for your stuff. So yeah, I definitely agree with Pakman on that.
Americans understand that there is no way that you could impose that without extraordinary authoritarianism. My one hesitation about confronting this now, and why I went back and forth, is the midterms. Publicly exposing the rot could make moderate voters think the entire Democratic Party has been infected. But I don't think silence is really going to hide it.
Agree.
I saw a crazy thing from the weekend where there was a college Democrats convention.
First of all, shout out College Democrats. I was a member of the College Democrats, had a lot of fun, partied with a lot of people who are in office now, which is wild to see, like people I saw, drunk at 2 a.m. on TV. It was a great time. It was a great experience. Shout out URI College Democrats, probably still doing it.
Which I was actually invited to participate in, and I couldn't make it. Hassan Piker was dressed like Mao, and I guess Destiny tried to show up, and he was banned from entering allegedly because the Mao dressed Piker didn't want him there.
I don't know if any of that's true. I don't care about Destiny. I don't know if any of that is true, or if Hassan was calling the shots at all. I don't know. I don't care.
Republicans are going to put these clips everywhere. Like, people seem crazy when they see this stuff, and they are going to abolish the police and abolish borders and abolish prisons and play them on a loop for 6 months. If I were an average voter with no knowledge of these online personalities, which most of these people are, most people don't follow this sort of thing. They're busy living their lives and working and doing all this stuff. If I were an average voter with no knowledge of these online personalities, I would find these images and a lot of this stuff very alarming. So as I said last week, and so many of you agreed with me, Democrats must act now and intelligently. The centrist don't really do anything, make very milquetoast fringe suggestions that you don't even really push for. Not working, okay? This other thing of like end everything, it's a sort of destructive accelerationism, that's also
not going to work.
So I think
accelerationism is like the perfect word for what Hassan pushes for, but doesn't actually do anything about, besides just like sowing doubt in the Democratic Party. Like, I don't see him doing anything to actually accelerate or create a revolution. He's just holding this audience captive and filling them with like hopelessness, is what it feels like. Right. And also anger, and just like stoking this anger and not giving them anywhere to put it, right? There's no call to action. It's just everything is fucked. The system is fucked. We need to burn it all down. And he has a very captive involvement. Exactly. It's not going to happen before the midterms. It's not going to happen before 2028. And like Pakman is saying, there are a ton of people who are just going to see Hassan on stage in his, what they would call a communist suit, railing about abolishing police, abolishing different organizations. And they're going to think, oh, this is what the Democrats stand for. Well, I'm not going to vote for the Democrats, right? Because like he said, the Republicans are very organized, and they will play these clips over and over and over again. It's the same with Graham Plattner in Maine. Like, we knew exactly what the Republicans would do with any information that came out about him, because they are very organized. They have no morals, and they will just run with it. So to not think about the optics, to not think about these undecided voters, which somehow the far left is convinced that they are able to win over, but also while having like these very extreme, terrible optics, it doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't lead to victories in most places.
Overwhelmingly, most undecided voters are in the middle and usually lean a little bit more right, or they're
lean Republican. Yes.
Yeah. And so I don't know. It's just so frustrating. Like the first election that I was involved in, that I was actually able to vote for, like basically Trump has been involved in every single election that I've been able to vote for. And like seeing the clips before that of like people actually just being like, no, we just disagree, but like we don't hate each other. We're not, like the way it was before, social media was so prevalent, and like there was actually, normal discourse and going across the aisle and communicating on things. And now it's like as divided as it could possibly be. And honestly, yeah, it does suck. It's getting worse by the day. Like it feels awful, but to look at the current administration, how corrupt it is, how awful it is, the atrocities that are happening in our country, and to think like, oh yeah, Kamala would have been exactly the same on all of this, is just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And
Completely ridiculous.
also, side note, Golly was saying, can someone describe to non-Americans what college Dems is? So if you want to...
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. I'm sorry. College Democrats. It's an organization you can join in college. You sign up and you become like a chapter at your school. You have meetings. There are obviously events like nationwide that you can go to, regional events where you meet up with other college Democrats. There's college Republicans too. They were so fucking annoying. And there's also like we ran like get out the vote, like voting drives and stuff like that on campus. It's basically a way to get civically engaged in college and in the party that you're hopeful about. Like
Right.
back
Getting
then it
younger
was really
people-
cool. We got to see Bill Clinton speak at Brown University, and like that was cool then. That was kind of cool then,
Right.
right? Now we
now it's a little
know
different.
a little bit different, yeah. So it's a cool organization if you are in college and looking for a way to make some like-minded friends. So far, I mean, he's only mentioned Hasan for like a second, right?
He just talked about the mouse suit, basically.
Yeah,
and then
that's
he talked
it.
about how
What we need-
the Destiny thing.
Yeah, which again, I have no idea if that is even accurate at all. And I guess the whole tenor of this is kind of about people like Hasan, just about what they're whipping up online.
Here are no apologetics for dictatorship, no apologetics for authoritarianism, no harassment, no anti-Semitism, no allowing online factions to decide which liberals may enter the room. You know, what would I even have been allowed at that college Democrats thing? They invited me months ago.
Sir, of course you would have. I think that's silly. I think that's silly to assume. Like we can't act like Destiny is
Nice
like a
pause,
neutral,
by the way.
right? Like they're both agitators, right? Like Hasan and Destiny are both agitators. I feel like Pakman is like pretty neutral on vibes, at least. He obviously would have. They invited him, right? So obviously he would have been let in.
I don't know. I mean, I couldn't go, so we didn't find out. So we just need normal people to participate, join local committees, attend conventions, get involved with state parties, and let's turn the DNC into something that works. Many reasonable people doing a little can defeat both the centrist do-nothings and the hardcore extremists who would get nothing done. Republicans believed they were going to control the extremists. They were like, we got these people under control. The extremists took over the party.
That's
Democrats
true. The
can still
Tea
prevent
Party.
that outcome, but we've got to get them to get things under control right now. I've said before.
I don't see our party going that way of like bowing to a bunch of tankies. I don't see that. I see us moving more left, which would be great.
I hope.
Right? And I mean, I see people like young progressive Democrats who are coming up and who want to work within the system that exists because they understand that the Democratic name has recognition. Starting a third party right now is such an uphill battle. You won't win anything big for decades. Like decades. The whole Green Party is so disorganized. Like I looked into becoming a member and joining up with them, and it is just so disorganized. I couldn't get a hold of anybody. It's like they don't want you. It's like they don't want you. But the Democrats, if we build with that structure, can go further left and be really cool. And I think that just like the nature of us coming up, like the next generations coming up, is where that's going to go. But these people are just not satisfied.
Yeah,
with
like why
anything.
can't they spend their time finding a candidate that they can put on a pedestal, like a Mamdani that isn't 60 years old? Because
right,
like a younger like why can't we back AOC? What is so wrong with that?
Thank you, and that's I'm hoping she runs in 2028. That's my dream. I will work very hard for AOC if she runs. I think it might happen.
I've never been a Democrat. I don't care about the Democratic Party beyond who offers the better candidates, and usually it's Democrats over Republicans. But we've got to make sure that we don't allow that party, if it is the vessel, at least for now, to something better than what Republicans are offering, to be hijacked. This is about let's include, but not allow any extreme faction to take over. And that is what I think makes the most sense. Can it be done reasonably and without self-inflicted damage between now and the midterms? I don't know. I hope so.
Okay, so like I said, and David, you agree. Like, I don't think the extremists are going to take over. I mean, the extremists on the left are not as well funded either. I think that's a big difference here. Is like,
right.
The Tea Party was well funded because their entire goal was to shut down the government, to make sure things didn't happen, like regulations didn't go through, different laws and bills weren't enacted, right? So I don't. Most of the money for these extremists is pretty grassroots. There is definitely some dark money, right? I know people accuse Russia of interfering and, other entities outside of the US. I am unaware of the actual like truth of that, but nobody's coming like American corporations with the money. Like they're just not.
No.
They're just not. They're just not. So I think that this is a little bit alarmist, I will say. But I don't think that he deserved to be completely buried by Hasan's audience for this. Because we have a couple of things here that I can show you. First of all, this is let me load it here. This is apparently Hasan's chat while he was talking about David Pakman. And of course, he did nothing to stop all of this. People calling him a pedo, people saying a Pakman, implying that he's taking money from AIPAC for some reason. And maybe also that he's, a Zionist or a Jew, God forbid, David Cuckman, Mighty Fishy David, just constant shitty stuff about David A. Pakman over and over again, A. Pakman, like just going on and on in this. Are you a stalker, David? Just nonsense. Pedophiles like Epstein and his associates. You aren't an associate of the freak ass sex cult, are you, David? Like, these people are nuts. And so Hasan whips them up, as he knows how to do. He doesn't shut down these conversations that are happening in chat, which he sees because we see him get stun locked on chats all the time, right? He'll pick out one negative thing about himself that someone says and he'll scream and cry about it for like 10 minutes. He knows what people are saying in chat and he likes it. He likes a poisoned well. It's like his favorite thing. And so there's all this horrible shit that they're saying. This one's a classic. This was a real classic here. David Pakman has 2 adorable kids. So almost instantly making it about Pakman's children, his family, his life offline, roping kids into it. Like, we've been there, right? We've seen all this happen to Ethan and Hila and other people, right? This just keeps happening. And I will say, in this sense, I feel like they are just proving David's point, right? To me, like I said, it's less about the actual politicians and it's more the online tankies, the online accelerationists who are stoking this kind of shit and who are poisoning the generation before they even decide on a party or decide on if they want to be politically engaged or not. They're just sitting there waiting for Hasan to tell them what kind of activism to do today. And today it was to harass David Pakman and his community for that very mild video.
Bruh.
A very mild video to the point that they had to shut down or pause invites for their Discord because they were just being brigaded by Hasan's community, apparently. And they were calling him a genocidal pedophile supporter. Was he defending Destiny? I didn't feel like he was defending anyone. He was just talking about the Democratic Party and what he had heard about the College Democrats event.
Right. He just said something else happened with Destiny trying to be there, which again, like, who knows? But he wasn't saying like, oh, that was so fucked up that he wouldn't let Destiny in. Like, he didn't even say anything remotely. You just said Destiny tried to show up, and it seems like he was turned away.
Just like an extremely mild video of him expressing concerns that I have heard all over from progressive Democrats, from moderate Democrats, right? And for him to get this laser on him, I mean, we know what it feels like. I certainly know what it feels like, because I get it all the time. Anytime I say anything about Hasan, even when I'm not talking about Hasan, I get this shit. Like, this is their activism. This is what I mean. Like, these people are not actually politically engaged. This is their activism, is shutting down a space for progressive Democrats. That is their activism today.
And just relentlessly trolling on people's accounts, waiting for them to post to make some, comment. Like, it's such a fucking weird waste of time to do this. Like, just trolling and considering that their activism, not actually getting involved, not actually helping a candidate, even the ones that they claim to love, right? They're not actually helping any of these Democratic Socialist wins. They're just doing what Hasan says. And his call to action is almost always go threaten and intimidate and insult people who have even the mildest criticism of me. Tell them that they love genocide. Tell them that they're Republicans now. Tell them that they're Nazis. All of this shit. And it's like, I said it on Twitter, and I'll say it here, because I think a lot of times when you're inundated with it, you start to wonder. Disagreeing with Hasan Piker, criticizing Hasan Piker does not make you not a leftist, not a progressive, not a Democrat. You can be all of those things or one of those things and disagree with Hasan's methods or his actual politics, and that's totally fine. They are not mutually exclusive. He does not control the politics of the left, although he very much thinks he does. You can be a leftist and you can disagree with Hasan. You can be a leftist and openly criticize him. That does not mean that you are in some way hamstringing the movement just because he decides that he is the movement. He's not the fucking movement. He's not the fucking movement. There have been women of color leading these movements well before he was actually talking about politics. Follow them, find them. All it means is that you are criticizing one person. His positions are not objectively the best. They are not objectively moral. He is as worthy of criticism as anybody else on the internet. And doing so does not make you a pedophile. It doesn't make you a Zionist. It doesn't mean you love killing babies or you love genocide. It just means you have figured out that Hasan Piker sucks. That's all it means. That's all it means. That's it. So yeah, it's a fuck Hasan Piker from me for always. You can go back to big for us, David. Thank you. That's basically it. Someone in chat said, look at more Pegasus. He has been critical of Hasan, and now he actively wants him to be punished by the Singapore government through caning. Yeah. More Pegasus has made, silly videos about Hasan for a while. And Hasan was recently bragging and joking about ways to get more Pegasus arrested in Singapore, and laughing about the fact that the punishment could be like corporal punishment, like getting caned or executed. So I don't know, guys. I genuinely don't know how anyone listens to that man. And first of all, doesn't see how fucking insecure he is. Just so insecure, dressing up in his little dictator suit and banging on the table like Dwight Schrute in The Office. I don't see how people listen to and enjoy him, but if you do, thank you. There he is. So true. Right.
I've always said that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't think anything Pakman said warranted the response, but I don't think anything Ethan and Hila have said have warranted the response that they have gotten from the same audience. And I just hope that people like David Pakman and others whom this has happened to are brave enough to continue speaking out against it instead of feeling like they need to go silent, because these people, their only power is in the fear that they're trying to instill in us. You know, if you're not
Yeah.
scared of them, they have no power.
Yeah, I
They
think
have
the
no
only
power.
thing that David Pakman is a little, he is not going to be the Trump of the left. Like, it's just not going to.
No,
It's not
or
gonna
the
happen.
Tea Party. No, I don't think that.
No way.
I don't see that happening, and I think money is the biggest part of that. I think the funding for these people, if it is truly grassroots as they say, they don't have the money to put a bunch of nut jobs in office. They just don't. But they do. I mean, you don't need money to sit on Twitch, right, and stream all day. People will pay you. And so I think that that's, for me, that's the issue, is getting these kids, much like Andrew Tate. I would compare it more to that influence of capturing people young, giving them a simple solution to a complex problem, and blackpilling them against like normal society. That's what I think. Not that Hasan's a sex trafficker or anything like that, but just that get them in a place where they feel desperate and blackpill them against society so they keep following you and listening to you. That is what I see as concerning. That is what I see as concerning. That's just me. So yeah, there's that. That's all I wanted to say. And now we can do fun things.
Someone
Go
donated,
ahead.
said, can we see Jimothy again after this for a palate
Hell
cleanser?
yeah. Hell
Fuck
the
yeah.
fuck yeah.
Bring Jimothy back in here.
Jimothy. There's probably like 8 more videos just since I've said that. Oh my God, he's on a crosswalk.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
Hang on. Jimothy's on a crosswalk.
We
Bro,
lost
this
your
guy's like,
feed.
yo, Lee. Oh no, what?
We lost your feed.
Okay, hang on, everyone. Hang on. We're being hacked.
Hit her with the Uncle Alert. Hit her with the Uncle Alert, chat. Come on.
The extremists are hitting us.
They're here.
From
They're
all
here.
sides.
We're getting brigaded, guys.
We're being brigaded.
They hacked into the mainframe.
Chat is open. Okay. So can you see it now?
Yes.
I must have X'd out of it. It was not, our mainframe was not hacked. Okay. Here's Sweet Jim crossing the road. Oh, probably can't play that, even though it's very cute. Just imagine
Probably
some
not.
nice jaunty music. Just look at him jaunting along. Oh my God. Don't get hit, Jimothy. Dude, so everyone's basically like Pokemon going around
Trying
Seattle,
to spot
right?
him in the wild, yeah.
Just trying to get Jimothy and take a picture.
Honestly, we should go to Seattle and find him.
Jimothy Hunt. Okay, everyone on Reddit who's in Seattle,
Find him.
find him.
Find him and take a picture of him.
It's
Respectfully.
Jimothy Go. It's Jimothy Go. Yeah, stay at his distance. Don't approach him. Don't yell. From across the street, if you see Sweet Jim, you better put him on the subby. Put him on the subby Reddit. We love Jimothy, don't we, folks?
Shout the
He's the
fuck out
best.
to Jimothy.
All right, we have some weird New England news to
Golly
share.
said, wow, not Kate coordinating harassment of a public figure.
Oh my God, Jimothy shaves his head and starts hitting cars with baseball bats. He just goes like full Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Jimothy. I'm sorry, everybody. Be nice. Don't. Yeah, they're gang stalking Jimothy. Sweet Jimmy. Oh God, leave Jimothy alone. I'm just saying, if you happen to see him, okay, don't Pokemon Go for him. Don't Pokemon Go for him. Everyone chill. Leave the poor man alone. He's so freaking cute.
Free Jimothy.
Yeah. Free Jimmy for sure. Free our boy. We love him. All right. I have 2 little fun, weird Massachusetts and Rhode Island stories for you today.
Shout out.
The first is about a mime who is also a pervert.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
He's a mime and also a pervert. Do not come to my city and harass wildlife. Exactly. Everybody chill. Take pictures from a distance like he's a majestic bison.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here is the story about the pervert mime taking place in Massachusetts.
If you live in the Natick or Framingham area, you may have seen pictures like this on social media. A man dressed like this, where women say he approaches them and follows them here at the Coquitchuit Rail Trail. Massachusetts State Police arrested this man Sunday night, but it stems from incidents over the course of 2 months where court documents.
Do you know how to say that word?
I feel like if I try, I'm going to get canceled.
Nuh-uh. No. There's nothing in there cancelable, I don't think.
Coquitchuit?
Close. Coquitchuit, I believe is what they said. Coquitchuit, yes.
Say he repeatedly harassed
Shut up.
3 young female DCR workers at Coquitchuit
like park
State
workers.
Park. Court documents show he approached one of the women more than 50 times.
Look at this bitch.
Okay. Hold the fuck on.
David, do you own an outfit like that?
No, of course not.
For your magic?
Cane and a cape and...
I don't know.
I mean...
A little hat? Do you have a hat?
No.
You have a fucking hat. You have a magic hat.
I don't. No.
Okay. All right.
It's not like
I'm not saying you're a mime predator. I'm just saying he kind of looks like a magician, doesn't he?
No, I mean, yes, he looks like a video game character, but like,
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
At least, I don't know how to say this. I'm like, at least you can tell from afar to stay away from this guy.
Give him,
is what I'm trying to say.
Berth.
Be like, oh yeah, let's get the fuck away from that dude. And then he like dyed his eyebrows and his hair like a bluish gray too. Just walking red flag. Just like
huge red flag.
Away.
Huge red flag.
Times. The suspect, identified as 29-year-old Hernan Villagran Lux, appeared in court on Monday. The Framingham District Court supervisor says the situations became increasingly bold and invasive.
The women report an extensive number of contacts with the defendant involving him staring at them, smiling in what they describe as, I'll quote, a really unnerving and frankly terrifying manner.
With the women,
he does not look well.
No,
he does not look well.
Describing one situation where Lux
stripped down to his underwear, slathered cooking oil all over his body, and began working out right by their staff area.
As the facts
I'm sorry.
He got down to his skivvies.
Yeah.
Slathered himself in cooking oil and started working out next to like the park ranger booth. Bro.
Okay.
This man needs to be away.
The case continued to be read. Lux passed out.
Passed out in court.
When the
That's incredible.
Isn't that crazy? Diva
on
down.
Monday afternoon, the judge ordered Lux to a mental health evaluation at Bridgewater State Hospital.
Good first step.
Lux is facing 3 counts of criminal harassing. If you live in the
I wish we could rewind easily, but you can't. Let me see if there's any more details in the actual. I'll just play it till we get a little clip of him. I want to see if there's any details in the actual. Crazy, right?
It's insane. It's insane that that's how he just dressed and walked around.
I know. All right, wait. What is his name? Why did it?
So was he just like a mime that would like busk on the street or like?
I don't know what his actual miming is about. All right, Hernan Villagran Lux. I thought I had the article, but I'll pull it up. All right, let's just stop on this frame. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Hernan Villagran Lux. What a name. Okay. Massachusetts mime accused of terrorizing women after allegedly stripping down, coating himself in cooking oil. Let's see. I don't know where they're getting the mime thing from. Is it just because he doesn't talk?
Or they're just like, we looked at him and we were like, it's a magician or a mime. It's one,
it's one of those two. It's one of those two. Oh my God.
What?
There is a picture. He's in his underwear. That's fine, right?
Oh.
Lux allegedly stripped his underwear, slathered himself in cooking oil, and worked out near female employees.
Reba, look away.
Reba!
No,
Reba,
don't do it.
you don't want to see this.
Don't
take
Reba.
a picture, you pervert. Or refuse to leave the park before after being asked to do so.
Oh, Miss Sky Hope donated, said, y'all, I literally live about 100 feet from where he was roaming. Good thing I prefer running at the gym.
Oh my God.
Yeah, good
Holy
thing.
shit.
My God.
Oh my God. Holy crap. Ordered to undergo mental health evaluation. Yeah, I don't know why it says he's a mime.
Wait, go back up.
To this guy?
I mean, is it just because he... I mean, yeah,
Is it the
has
face
white
paint,
face
maybe?
paint.
And maybe he doesn't talk, but it's someone said he complimented. Where does it say it? Oh, prosecutors also alleged Lux complimented one employee's appearance, commented on her lips, and refused to leave as she and coworkers abandoned their work because they felt unsafe. Just gross, bro. What are you doing?
God, the white face paint, and then just that is.
And like, did he post this? Like, why is there? Did someone post this?
Who
and
took
put this
this
over
picture?
This? Yeah, I don't know. What is busca? What does this mean in Espanol? Anybody? Someone will let us know. I'm guessing thanks to God. Thanks to God. Thank God. I'm guessing that is
something like that. Yeah.
But that Jehovah is very specific. Maybe he's Jehovah's Witness. He has an Instagram. Oh God!
No.
Here we go. Here we go.
We're diving in.
Instagram.
This will be next week's True Twos. By this.
Oh my God! The mime stuff. Oh wait, that's not it. Okay, let me see here. Stupid shit. This dude is crazy. What's his Instagram account? Oh wait. Is this it? Okay, I found it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he absolutely did post these videos himself, or these pictures himself. That is his angle. These are just pictures.
It translates to seek the grace of Jehovah.
Ah, okay.
This is a scary looking dude.
Yeah. We're just gonna cold scroll.
Can't be a mime. He's talking.
Like clearly at the library. That's a library table. Shout out for sure. Someone said rail trail gooner. Do you guys have rail trails? Do you know what that is?
Is it a trail next to a train rail?
It's like they replace the rail, like the unused train rails, with like a walking path, like a linear park kind of thing.
I don't think we specifically have those now.
Okay, so he's not a mime, but he does all of his videos at the library, it seems. So what is this? Oh yeah. Guys, he wasn't harassing you. He was just making content.
Yeah, he was lubing up for his videos.
Yeah. So he just brings like a big thing of. Okay, but we don't know what.
All right.
This is not a mime. Where are your people, sir? I think the hospital was the right first stop. Yeah. You know what I mean? He does not seem well at all. He likes his suits, that's for sure. Yeah, so he's just at these parks. This is probably at the park. Right? And he's just harassing everyone that works there. Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
It seems like he goes to the same spot to take these photos too. Mm-hmm.
Very creepy. Imagine this coming up to you on a rail trail. Ew, dude. He is not well.
No, this is
not well.
No, that tongue lick was insane.
Ew, yeah. Why are we doing the white face paint? Yeah, this is all at the same park, I think. Period.
I guess they didn't know how to describe what type of person this is, and because of the white face paint, they say, I guess he's a mime.
Seems like a mime to me.
This fucking guy, I don't know.
What the fuck, bro? Is all his face paint's coming off? Listen, if you're going to do workout day, don't do the face paint.
Right.
Blessed is the man who did not walk in the counsel of the wicked, nor was he on the way of sinners. Oh, he's just taking quotes straight out of the Bible. Dude, what are you doing? Nobody there.
Just as God intended.
Just as God intended. Look at this shit. Oh my God. Just doing all this shit for a camera. Oh my Lord. Yeah, he should be in a hospital. He should definitely be in a hospital. Thank you to whoever found his Instagram account. This is incredible. Wow, 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 wow. So that is the creepy guy in Massachusetts. And then we have this crazy story about a Rhode Island fugitive who was on the run for 20 years. I'll show his picture here. So here's this guy. So it says one of Rhode Island's most wanted fugitives was arrested in New York last week after being on the run for more than 20 years. So apparently, California-based Imix Biopharma noted that Richard Graydon was terminated Friday for reasons unrelated to his activity at the company. So this dude was wanted. He's 70 years old, used to be a licensed anesthesiologist in Rhode Island and Massachusetts, and he fled in the middle of his own trial back in 2005 for first-degree sexual assault. So this guy was a wanted rapist, went to New York and became like a biopharma executive and was just chilling there for fucking 20 years doing that work.
Insane.
Yeah. Apparently he essayed the woman on his yacht, the Lion King. And apparently that was his favorite method of assaulting women because he did the same thing in 94 on his yacht called the Dream Maker. Gross.
Disgusting.
Yeah, he pled guilty to that one, to assault and battery, and received a 2-year prison sentence. So this was going to be his second time around, which probably would have been worse. So he fled. Days before closing arguments, he sent his lawyer an email with the subject line, "Goodbye." And this is the email that he wrote. I can switch back to this. It says, "Although I believe my trial has gone very well and expect to be acquitted and dismissed, the small chance of losing could carry extremely and unacceptably harsh penalties." Well, it's for shit you did. "I have therefore decided not to take the risk and leave the U.S. and enjoy life in another country where I have long been carefully planning a good, safe, secure, and comfortable life." He did not go to another country. He went to New York. It's unclear what he's been up to during his entire 20 years. However, police had identified more than a dozen aliases he'd been using. His police profile described him as a master yachtsman, a world traveler, and internationally connected. And he had been featured on America's Most Wanted.
Wow. Someone in chat said he's
God.
lipless.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a terrifying...
Lipless wonder.
This is a terrifying image. This is one of those ones that like pops in your head while you're...
Jump scare. Paralysis demon. Oh, Harley.
Speaking of Harley, we have some Shambhala updates.
We do?
Yeah,
Share.
I sent you something in WhatsApp that Harley tweeted, and then Harley sent a little video too.
Okay. Let me do this quickly. You said he sent something else besides the video?
Yeah, in our group chat, there was a little video that he sent.
Yay! Okay, cool. All right, so here's the video. The one of him and AB?
Yeah.
Of AB sleeping?
Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys. First of all, Harley, cool filters. Just really blew out all those lines on your face, huh, guy?
Yeah. Look at Harley serving there.
I know. He's got some sort of wild filter on. So this appears to be maybe on a train, or are they on a
looks
bus
like an
of
RV.
sorts? An RV? Poor AB. Oh my God. Harley's gonna ruin his fucking life. Harley looks so ready.
So we did this a little bit out of order. The tweet is what came first.
Okay.
Which
Look
is...
at him. Wait, where's the tweet?
It's in that same group chat.
Okay. There we go.
Golly, I just resent it.
Thank you. Okay, let me just pull that up on the actual.
Yeah, Harley's face looks like a fucking Marvel poster right now. Like there's,
yeah,
he is airbrushed. There is not a single pore on that man's face.
Airbrushed to the fucking gods. All right, he says, Indie campers, I've been waiting for 2 hours past the scheduled time to pick up my RV, which was booked weeks ago. And when I asked what's going on, the employee working here gave me the middle finger? What the heck kind of operations are you guys running over here? Oh, hang on.
Holy shit.
Justice for my boys at Indie Campers. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Oh my God.
That's insane.
Poor AB. Rest up now, buddy. I don't know if you're going to get much sleep. I can't believe they're doing the full 5 days. I would have probably wanted to leave early, maybe after one day.
Not even a night, just a day pass.
Okay, here's another pic. Oh, does this have both? No, it doesn't have both. All right, hang on. There's another one coming. Oh, AB. Look how curly his hair is.
He looks happy with just a little bit of terrified.
Yeah, God forbid. God save you, sir. Godspeed in the fractal forest. My God. So I think they're going to have a great time. He looks super ready for it. He looks super ready. Okay, do you want to do some of your reels you have submitted here, David?
Sure.
You want to intro them?
Sure, yeah. These are just some that I had saved. Some were, on the dock for a while before we went on break and just happened to never get to. But, I'm used to that.
Okay. Yeah,
so I thought, now that I finally have the option to, I am Harley now. So I get more respect being in this spot as opposed to up there. I thought, now I should be able to show them. So I have a few queued up. Some of my reels I've curated over the last month or so. Yeah.
I'm excited to just sit back and enjoy them.
Am I bringing these ones in?
Yeah, I'm the Harley now.
Oh, you're the Harley. Okay, well then I'm
the Harley now.
I'm gonna need a second then.
Well, that's fine. I can read chat. Hi guys, how's it going? Yeah, AB is ride or die. I definitely respect the hustle. They're gonna have such a good time. Really, it's gonna be great. AB pulling out the prayer rug more than he ever has before. Yeah, for real. Canadian humidity. Yeah, I was gonna say like that West Coast, that Pacific Northwest vibe for sure. For sure. Oh man. Smile chat. This is going to be in the documentary they'll eventually make about this. Uh-oh. Hope we all look good today. Yeah, 5 days sober. I mean, I don't think I would do drugs at Shambhala. Am I going out tonight? Is that because of my dark lipstick? No, but thank you. Aw, Harley always asks me that. Okay,
I have one.
Are we
pulled
ready?
Up. It's gonna take me. It takes me a lot longer than you to pull these up.
Okay, well then I can pull up the other ones. I thought it was gonna be super easy.
I have another video I want to share that's on YouTube that I can pull up because I was gonna go through timestamps. But
cool.
we'll so this first one is so over break I actually had a little side job that I did. I didn't tell anyone about, but
oh God.
While I was over break I was helping with sound for minor league baseball games. So
oh my God, that's so cool. Let's hear it.
Today.
It's the second inning.
1-2, and this ball is fouled down the third base line, and this will also go out of play. What you got for us now?
God. He's already driving him
All
nuts.
the glass is breaking. Mickey can't contain
I
himself.
think you need to turn up the audio for the videos. I think Ethan texted and said that it was a little low.
Okay.
Not for this, but he said it for something else.
Sound guy's emptying the clip today.
Emptying the clip.
It's the second inning.
Oh
1-2.
God.
And
So anyway,
this ball is.
Yeah, that's what I did over
you.
break.
That would be you. Shout out, David.
That was me. That was me.
Shout out. I love that.
Do you want to pull up the other ones?
Yeah, I have California Realtor has a banger song. Oh my God.
I pulled it. I pulled that.
Perfect. All right, you ready for this one?
Yeah, another David, actually. So, yeah.
Oh, all right. I've personally known David Azimi for well over 25 years. He's a committed family man, businessman, and a man of his word, committed to excellence. Let's see what he has to say.
That make the other agents stop. David Azimi Group.
Oh shit!
Who you work with in today's market matters. David Azimi Group.
Fire.
Who you work with.
It's got no likes.
Market matters. It really matters. David Azimi Group.
This popped up with no likes. I was like, fuck yeah.
What
Let's
the
go.
fuck? That is so good.
Shout out David Azimi Group.
Sick song, David Azimi Group. It's gonna be like, who the fuck is this?
Go give David
Dude,
Azimi
so
some love.
Yeah, go give some love to David Azimi Group. Shout out to him. That is sick. I mean, it's obviously AI, but
Yeah, probably.
don't tell Harley. I jammed
It
to
really
it for
matters.
Sure. David Azimi Group. All right, this is customer gives a 23-year-old contractor a review.
Yeah.
I'm scared about this. Okay, ready?
Yep.
All right.
I have my awesome customer over here, Mike.
Oh God.
Mike, how do you feel about the job?
I love a double job of every 7, 7, Yabu Gabby 7, every grubby job of double get very much.
Oh, thank you. You think we did a
Oh,
really
he's
good job?
speaking gibberish.
Awesome. Well, there goes Mike. So today we finished this deck.
There goes Mike.
Doing the fucking B-roll while he did it is so funny.
I have my awesome customer over here, Mike.
My awesome
Mike,
client.
how do you feel about the job?
I love a double job of every 7, 7, Yabu Gabby 7, every grubby job of double get very much.
Do you know what he said? Because I could hear what he said.
No, I can't.
He
I have
said,
no
you guys
idea.
did a great job. Thank you very much.
You think we did a really good job?
Excellent.
Awesome. Well, there goes Mike.
There
So
goes
today
Mike.
we finished this deck. I have my
I want to listen one more
over
time.
here, Mike, how do you feel about the job?
I love a double job of
I love the job.
every 7, 7, Yabu Gabby 7, every grubby job of double
You guys did a great job.
get very much.
Thank you very, very much. I love him. Yeah, that's straight gibberish, boy. I love
Shout out
that.
Michael.
Hey, there goes Mike. There goes Mike. All right, next we have Ultimate Rage Bait.
Yeah, so this one I think I feel like wouldn't rage bait Harley as much as it would rage bait you.
Perfect.
Because for starters, it's a men's foot golf World Cup.
You had me at men's, right?
Right, you had men's. So I just want you
Had me at men's.
to play
Alright.
this at normal speed, and I want to see if you can get through it without getting upset.
Oh, God. Okay. We're good. We're great.
We're good,
One
we're good.
putt, one world title. So
Yeah.
it's like soccer, but big.
Yeah,
Golf?
It's soccer, but it's golf, but with a soccer ball.
Interesting.
Yeah, and this is his
Cool.
putt to win, and you can see how far away. It's like maybe 3 feet away, right? You can see that.
God. Yes. Oh, that's
Alright.
where it is. Okay.
Buckle up.
This is peaked in high school energy right here. With peace and love. Sir, if you don't get your fucking foot back and swing. What the fuck? It's acting like he's taking a fucking penalty kick at the World Cup. Is that for real? That's a joke, right?
No, it's real.
Who are all these men that are interested in this? Is this a team? What the fuck?
Took so
Are they joke? Are they taking the piss? Ah, soyez français. And they're fucking French. Champion of the world, they're yelling, by the way. What other countries are doing this shit?
Oh, God, I love that video so much. It took him so long.
Literally could have just, like, blown on it and it would have gone in. What is this? Sir, this is not a hard putt. It's also not a putt, it's a kick.
It's a kick.
I wish he fucking missed it, though. I wish it sat right on the edge.
Hit the stick and bounced away.
My girl! He just walked into it. That's all that was.
Yep. He literally walked it in.
What a dumb sport.
Yeah.
The amount of people there is the most surprising thing.
Yeah, I'm like, he may have won like 10 grand or something. Like, that was it.
Foot golf. Oh my
Oh, yeah,
God,
here you
it's
go,
real.
yeah. No, yeah, it's real.
Oh my God, who are these people? Wait, this is another angle of the same stupid
A second
putt.
angle?
A second angle has hit the towers.
Horse and the dog and the cat.
Yeah, like what the fuck you gotta like for that? I want to read the comments. I just got mad because they can't be rage baiting me like this. Bro took 5 business days just to roll the ball less than 1 foot. Exactly. This is what I mean by when I say men just like make up struggles for themselves. Like what? And he's got like sponsorships on his shirt. What is going on? What is going on?
Oh.
You people used to build empires. Sewers, as Harley would say. What are we doing?
Get back to the sewers, guys.
Get back to the sewers.
This ain't it.
All right, and then we have an insane soccer goal at the last second. Some actual
So this is an older video, a little bit older, but
Stanford.
Love this video. And because the World Cup just ended, these last two were kind of soccer themed. It's timely, so I think you'll enjoy this, Kate.
I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited to watch actual soccer and not whatever the fuck that last thing was. This, can I play the sound on it? I'm assuming yes.
Yes. Draws level.
Okay.
Here's a Hail Mary of a shot. That.
Oh my God! Oh, that guy's so upset. The announcer sounds like he just came in his pants.
Ferguson
That's why I like it. Because like already it's
Hail
impressive. It's like
Mary
like
of a
literally 3 seconds left. And then
Oh
the
my
announcer
God!
just like busts in his pants.
Like for real.
That.
Sir, what was that? You gotta pull that. You gotta pull that.
Oh, the
Harley
best.
will love
Yeah.
that one.
Someone we'll have to pull that. Yeah.
Oh my God. Amazing. All right. And then you have one like a longer video, right? What's the guy's name?
Yes, this is what I'm actually gonna screen share. Is so do you know who Marco Pierre White is? Sorry, I'm boring you already. I just started.
I'm so bored. No. No, I don't know who that is at all.
You don't know who Marco Pierre White is? Okay, so Marco Pierre White is like a very famous chef.
Was he in Chef?
He was not in the movie Chef. No, he was not.
Okay.
But he actually like basically trained Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, okay.
So he was like the one that brought, like, trained Gordon Ramsay, and now obviously Gordon Ramsay's like the most famous chef of all time, or at least now he is.
Sure.
And so there was this, recipe that he made a video about a while ago, and like 4 years ago, and it recently became viral. Like there's a post about it that became viral on Instagram because it's such a calm video until like one specific moment.
Oh God. Okay.
And that's what's so funny about it. So let's just dive into this, and you'll get the vibe a little bit.
Hell yeah, let's go. This dude has 3 very different diversity names. Marco Pierre White.
Bolognese, traditionally
British.
with beef and pork, but we're going to make it with vegetables.
Okay.
Celery, carrots, celeriac, cauliflower, garlic, onions, thyme, bay leaf, and then a tomato sauce to bind it.
Oh, yeah.
Once you've made your ragu bolognese, we can make lasagna. We can make a pappardelle with the king oyster mushrooms with the ragu bolognese. It's delicious, so it's quite versatile. It's very simple.
I mean, you've lost me at doing a veggie bolognese, but maybe I'll like it.
And celery, all exactly the same. So it's slightly larger than a brunoise, but smaller than a macédoine.
Of course.
You see the vibe, right? The vibe of the video.
Very chill.
Just go through.
Yeah.
What? No.
Oh God!
Shut up! You don't have premium, David.
All right, you need to. Maybe you need to do this.
David getting Depop ads.
Oops.
David getting Depop ads.
Maybe you should share this.
You fucking boomer! All right, let me do. You're so stupid. Okay.
I forgot about that. I was like, oh fuck.
All right, what am I skipping to?
You can just skip through a little bit through the video. Like you can go like 3 minutes in.
Okay.
Just to get the vibe a little bit. So he's cutting up cauliflower.
Yeah. Beautiful dice on that.
Yeah.
And there's our cauliflower. Just run your knife through one last time.
The thing about chefs, man, the way they cut stuff all the same, my shit never looks like that.
But what's interesting?
Shit's raggedy as fuck.
By the way I make the bolognese, it's intense, but it's quite meaty.
Do you know what I learned?
What'd you learn?
Apparently, for feng shui, you're not supposed to have your knives displayed.
Really?
Yes, that's a bad vibe. Yeah, I mean, I have mine out.
Is it like Is it just it just sends a bad?
It's like bad energy, yeah, to have knives like displayed on your wall, which I kind of get.
Okay.
But just I've been getting into feng shui because we're gonna get a new house and I want it to be like super vibes. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah. I mean, because I do like the look of like one of those like magnetic strips and you put your knives on it.
That's what we have.
Oh, that's yeah. So, or even just like a nice knife block looks nice too. Is that considered bad, or is it like the actual blade? Seeing the blade.
I don't
is the
know.
problem?
I don't know if it's the blade or if it's just them being on the counter. It might just. I know that feng shui like hates clutter.
Right.
So I assume they want it in a drawer. I know this is not what the video is about, but as a home cook myself,
just to add.
I love this fucking like butcher block back here that's like curved.
Oh yeah, insane. I mean, he's
like
so
polished.
rich.
Dude, that's got to be great for making pasta. I fuck with that hard.
Soggy. Most people boil vegetables, and by boiling them, they're not allowed to release their water.
Okay, buddy, we all know that.
So anyway, yeah, you can skip a little bit more for it. I just wanted you to get kind of the vibe.
In with the celery.
He's having a great time in his huge fucking kitchen.
And then can we
look
just
at
skip
the dice
to
on those? God damn.
Can we just skip to 12 minutes and we'll let it ride from there?
Is that about where this gets crazy here?
Yeah. So at about 12 minutes. So he's almost done. He's layering everything.
This is the lasagna with his bolognese.
Yeah, but honestly, like this video could be like a video to fall asleep to in the background. Like, you know, like chill, quiet cooking, you know, just the sound of like sizzling and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can hit play.
So just apply a little pressure.
Okay. Ew. Don't like those sounds.
Now,
some bechamel.
Nice beshy on top. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't really look like a bechamel. It looks like just like sour cream.
Well, he said it vegetarian,
like
so it might all
now
just
work
be.
your white sauce, your bechamel,
Okay.
over the surface
Yeah, sure, buddy.
of your lasagna.
Got you. Yeah. Great.
It's like 12 minutes of the quietest video ever.
He's just smashing.
Banging his fucking lasagna.
Wait, is
on
that
the table.
it?
That's what was really funny.
That's
to me.
it?
Yeah. I guess it's not funny to you. It was so
I
funny to me.
I thought he got angry.
No, it was just like the quietest, chillest video, and then he's just slamming his fucking
Smashing
dish
it?
on the. Like he's like, yeah, just pat it down gently. Just
and then smash.
He's like whispering through the whole video, and then he's
just trying to be so quiet, and then just smash it. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Maybe it's just for me. Maybe it only tickled me, but
no, I love it. You said that it went viral, right? This moment.
Yeah, I posted the link of it on Instagram.
Okay, let me see. IG video that went viral. Oh my god. Okay, you're so funny, David. Okay, ready? Yeah, we gotta turn this all the way up.
I'm losing my mind. I gotta show somebody this. So, the best cooking video on the internet ever is Marco Pierre White teaching you how to make a vegetable lasagna in the BBC Maestro series. Keep in mind, everything he says up until this point is just whispers. All he says is whispers.
Wait, so he's getting pissed at people in chat. He said, I can't believe I have to explain this. I know why he's doing it. It's just so goddamn loud after whispering all video. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because if people like turned it up to listen to it, and then he's just smashing.
It was like ASMR through the whole thing.
Oh, my God.
That's your choice. That's that. Here we are. That's how he talks the entire video. And then...
Over the surface.
Yep.
Of your lasagna.
Nice and quiet. Just ASMR.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Headphones cranked, right? To hear him?
Yeah.
No, like, okay, and now we're going to bang it down.
No, he just starts fucking doing it.
There's no foreplay or anything.
You hear the other stuff on the table, like, clanging with it. Oh, my God, so good.
And then just back to it, like nothing happened.
Oh, my God.
It was fucking mine.
I don't know.
It's also he does it so many times.
I know. It's just like I don't know. It's something that tickles. It's same with like this being a soundbite that people. Oh, I'm muted. Like people loving
you're not.
just.
Are you? Oh shit.
My sound bites are muted. I mean, but just like a loud metal pipe being so funny. Like, I don't know. It just tickles me. It tickles me so much.
It's a good one. I liked it.
Thank you for letting me put that in the doc.
I like that how much it tickled you, David. I love that. I love that for us. Okay. Now, I have today we were talking about like with the demon eraser guy, talking about how the internet is just really a place for the neurodivergent to find their people. You know, to hit a stride, to go viral, and to share what they're about with the world. And there are a few people who have been served to me, honestly, more since I met Harley, I think. But there are a few people who I follow pretty closely. I will say up front, I do not engage with these people. There are people like in their comments sort of encouraging their delusions. But I just find them very interesting. Do you know who Stacey Kennison is?
No,
David?
I do not.
Does anyone in chat drop a 1 in chat if you've heard of Stacey Kennison? Everybody. So she is this woman who if it's a bit, it's an incredible bit, but I don't think it is. I think that she really has this paranoid delusion that Sandra Bullock is targeting her in some way. And so she has just an incredible amount of content where she is talking about the way that she is targeted by, not just Sandra, also Barbara Streisand, Jennifer Aniston, possibly Jennifer Grey, Jennifer Cohen, and Jennifer Mercer.
So it's a Jennifer thing.
It's maybe a Jennifer thing, but then we also have Barbara and Sandra. There's also talk of like the Jews being involved, but I think she's Jewish. It's all very convoluted. It's all very convoluted. So here's just a sample of Miss Stacey Kennison.
Okay.
Stacey Kennedy said, it looks as though Barbara Streisand has hired somebody from Israel
to
kidnap me, take me to a plane and cut me up and destruct me, and it's made my mother go along with it. So Barbara, Maria, Sandra Bullock, Jenny Ann.
Maria Shriver, I believe, who is that? That would be Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife.
Mother, you're in trouble for saying it's okay to destruct me. Hey, it's me.
Hey, and she starts every video. Hey, it's me, Stacey Kennison. And she just tickles me. And I know that this woman clearly has some stuff going on.
It's me, Stacey Kennison. I got to thinking today how a lot of people cause me grief because they do a lot of things that mean hell and act like like they can't care about going to heaven, or like they don't care if they have a chance. They don't care if other people have a chance.
Right,
it's just the way it is, and everybody will fall in line.
Yep.
And I was thinking on the bus earlier before I experienced that, is that some people are so spoiled from doing wrong and getting their way and not being accountable that by the time it comes time to really be accountable or to really be fair with somebody that really deserves it, they're confronted with not getting their way.
All right, Stacey, we need more of Sandra Bullock. Let's see if we can find another good one. But like, she doesn't have that many followers, but she comes up for me all the time. I mean, she has 36K.
That's a lot.
And I know, and she's always just talking about all these celebrities that are coming after her.
Hey, it's me, Stacey Kennison. Have you ever?
Wow, you scrolled a while, and that's one day ago.
Hey, it's me,
These are all in the same day.
Yes, and maybe that's why she's just like constantly posting. Look, these are all the same day.
Right,
all the
same
same
shirt.
outfit, same shirt.
Oh my God.
Hey, it's me, Stacey Kennison. Never underestimate.
And there's always this guy, Ryan Johnson. Every single post he shows up and says, "Hey, it's me, Ryan Johnson." It's just like a weird little world on Instagram where everyone's like, "Yeah, diva, go off."
To be honest, there's a lot of accounts like this that where they're not trying to be famous, and then everyone finds them and just like boosts them, and it's like positive trolling almost. Like they're like, "Yes, we love you, keep going."
Yeah, I know, and I will say, like, I do not like tell her that these people are after her. I don't go into any of that. Some people are stupid. And do that stuff.
Me, Stacey Kennison.
It's me, Ryan.
It's so funny to me when I start talking about
every single post.
Some people are delusional and they think that I'm duped and that I believe a lie and that I'm going to be duped even more. And they're
in a restaurant right now, maybe like a Starbucks, some sort of a cafe.
Get by with even more just because I'm talking about something, because they don't listen well enough and they don't realize what I am saying and what I'm not saying and what I might say. They just trick themselves into believing that I'm
and see, this is the stuff I don't do. It's definitely Sandra Bullock and the Dark Arts Society.
Duped, and that they've got evidence
don't do
of it,
that
and
shit.
they want
Don't
more
do
power
that shit to people
do
like
me
this.
wrong because they think I'm duped.
Don't do that shit to people like this. I don't know what her deal is. I don't know. I mean, she talked about her mom. I don't know what her situation is. I hope that she's like being cared for.
I mean,
she's in a lot of different places.
All I'll say is, has Sandra Bullock or Barbara Streisand made an official statement?
They haven't.
It's me, Stacey Kennison. Remember, criminals.
I'm just saying.
Remember which Satanist whore.
I know. Maybe she's right.
They've been real quiet.
They've been real quiet
since Stacey started posting. I haven't seen Sandra Bullock or Barbara Streisand doing shit recently.
That's true.
And victimize me and other people, and then just say that you don't feel like you should have to abide by the law, and that you should get a blessing, and that I should get a curse, and that you should be able to be rid of me and do nothing, and that you should be able to get other people to abuse, exploit, neglect, abandon.
So that's Stacey Kennison. That's one of the new folks that have shown up a lot on my feed. There's very obviously something going on there. Now we have this girl. Her name is Jenny Nickel Hee, and she talks a lot about how she's definitely not a virgin, and she's new. I've just started following her, and she's a real special gal.
My name is Jenny Nichols. Apparently, being a non-virgin means not being experienced. Well,
straight into the fan.
Yeah,
I'm very experienced behind the bedroom door.
Hell yeah,
and
girl.
I have a warm pink chocolate.
Did you hear that, David? She has a warm pink taco.
So,
girl,
look me up.
So look me
You'll
up.
find out all that if you look me up.
All you gotta do is look her up.
Yo,
Apparently, being a
warm
non-virgin
pink taco
means-
is crazy.
My jaw was on the floor.
That may beat Fat Cap. I think I've been dethroned.
Warm pink taco is pretty bad.
Not being experienced. Well, I'm very experienced behind the bedroom door.
Yes, girl.
And I have a warm pink taco. So,
why did you say that? Why did you say that? Someone said, Jenny, it's been a long fucking day.
Jenny, please.
Oh, Jenny, please. Jenny, please. Oh, my Lord. So that's Jenny. Check her out.
You know what it sounds like behind her bedroom door?
What? That's an excellent use of that.
Shout out Wolfie for that.
Excellent use of that. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Okay. This guy, I haven't figured out if he's joking or not. I don't know, like when Harley talks about are they insane or is it a bit? Right. I have not figured out what this guy is up to. Maybe you guys can, let's do a poll.
Okay.
Let's say, is he doing a bit or is he serious? We'll do that poll and I'm just going to play this for you guys. And we'll do some of the other videos because they're all like this.
For all y'all who hate me and for everybody who hates people that are just trying to fucking have
Is Ethan here? Hi, Ethan.
Ethan's here. Hold on. Let me bring him in.
I don't want to talk too loud. Oh, and there's 2 Davids. Yas, queen. We're working on it. We're getting you. Yeah. Yes, yes. Would love your 2 cents.
So it seems like your take is that that these extreme lefts have no power if you don't fear them.
Not the extreme lefts. I'm talking about the snarkers, like the people that are going after David Pakman and like silencing
I don't think those
them.
are snarkers. Those are like this is like there's a huge overlap, right? I think that there's like an army of people. They're coordinated, they're organized. They may well even be supported by bots and state actors, and they are mobilizing on TikTok and Twitter, and they absolutely can shift the narrative. I mean, watch what happens to David Pakman now.
Yeah,
I was talking to him, and I told him exactly what was going to happen, and it's all happening. Well, I was like, here's what's going to happen. There's going to be a massive disinfo, anti-Semitic hate campaign against you across Twitter and TikTok.
Yep. Already happening.
They're going to target your children and your extended family. And they're going to basically, it doesn't matter what you say, anything even as slight as making fun of his dumb fucking Mao outfit is basically like any slight, as small as it is perceived the same as any giant attack. Like it doesn't matter if he said Hasan is ISIS, right? Like it would be treated with the same threat level, because there's no dissent allowed, even as minor and deviating as possible. So I think personally it's a mistake to underestimate or to minimize what these people can do. And all you have to do is watch what's going to happen to David Pakman over the next like month or so. Like he's been added to the list, and basically he's a Zionist now of the worst order, and basically he'll be outcast as much as possible. You know, you say David would have been welcomed into the convention. Well, that was before he made fun of Hasan's Mao outfit. I don't know that that's true anymore. I don't think honestly, I don't think that they would let him in. I mean, Destiny is someone who, despite what you think about him, has consistently done a ton of grassroots activism for the Democrats. He does door knocking. He does canvassing calls with his community. He raises a bunch of money. Meanwhile, Hasan is a poison pill to the Democratic Party by his own admission, and he's their guest of honor. And Hasan and Destiny's being stopped at the door. Like it's a coup. It's a cynical takeover, and I think it's a mistake to underestimate or assume that they're powerless, because it's just not true. It's just not true.
Yeah, the point that I make toward the end is about, like, I think the power that they are wielding is more toward the voters than toward like infiltrating the party on like an actual politician level. They're blackpilling young people out of voting and out of getting engaged because they are showing them there's no difference between the parties, that they're all corporate shills.
That's only one side of their strategy.
I can tell from my experience trying to work with people. They're also easily manipulating people by bullying them into cutting off somebody like me because they're like, oh, you shouldn't work with this person. They're an evil Zionist. And then people will just comply. They'll just say, oh, okay, I didn't know, but now that I know, I won't work with them. Like, it's that simple. They're taking advantage of people who want to be on the right side, want to do the right thing. They're taking advantage of that and actually like causing so much harm.
1,000%.
So I think it's worse than, not worse. It's what you're saying is correct, but it's all. I think the reality is worse than what you're saying.
There's more.
There's more. I think it's more.
I think the blackpilling is just one part of their strategy. The other part is just these they have these massive influence on these social media with the young audience.
Yes.
And I do think that this is having a huge sway with people's political affiliations and stuff. Like Hasan goes, yeah, all I want is to get people health care. That's like his mantra.
Right.
He goes, gee, I guess the only people that disagree with me is just because I want health care. And then he's going to fucking jam someone like Graham Plattner with a Nazi tattoo on his chest down the fucking pipes, right? Or any number of other just completely fucking unhinged Alex Jones level of psychotic leftist delusional cycle. I mean, that's what Pakman was ranting about to begin with, is that we're starting to see the emergence of this, like, what are they calling it? Like a leftanon or Libanon, or it's not a Libanon, it's a leftanon. And it is happening. Like, you see the ravings of a lunatic like Kyle Kalinske. He used to be somewhat normal, and now, like, I was just watching a clip of him, and he's going on about how it's 100% fact that the Mossad has videos of Trump having sex with children, and that's why the Iran war is happening and all this type of stuff. It's like full on conspiracy brained psychopathy. And Kyle Kalinske is popular. The Majority Report is on that same fucking wavelength. Hasan is on that wavelength. All of the leftist media outlets are towing the same line, which is getting more and more extreme every day. And the minute you go, whoa, you guys maybe need to bring it back a little bit on this, or whoa, dressing up like Mao is kind of cringe, don't you think? Then that's it. And everybody's start picking up on that no deviation from the party line is acceptable. And that's how communism works. Like toxic communism. MAGA is like that too, yeah. But like historically, that's how this types of like authoritarian communism works. That's why Mao ends up fucking the Great Purge, where 40-50 million people die because they own fucking apartments. Or same in Russia, and this is how this stuff, Pol Pot, right? It's like you can't deviate from the party line or you die. I mean, that's how it's happened in all three of these cases. You want to look at three of the most popular communist uprisings. Look at China, look at the USSR, look at Pol Pot, look at Mao. Look at fucking North Korea. I mean, that's just a tyranny. Although people like Hasan like North Korea more and more every day for some reason, but this is what it is. It's leading towards that. I mean, you say Hasan is doing accelerationism, and that's exactly what he's doing, which is basically just obstructing, damaging, poison pilling every institution we have, trying to hasten the fall of our established norms, governments, institutions, everything, so that because they believe that, from the ashes of our civilization, some great communist utopia is going to fucking rise from the ashes. But honestly, when you actually look at all these people, like Hasan's audience, I dream of a communist utopia, they're all on fucking welfare and unemployment because they're just fucking lazy ass losers. Honestly.
The unemployment scourge for sure.
Yeah. 40% of Hasan's audience are unemployed.
Yeah. I think it's possible that I am naive that the Democratic Party is better than Republicans and will resist this
but they're
better
being co-opted.
than the Republicans did the Tea Party, because that was the comparison that Pakman was making. And I was just saying that I don't think that the left, the extreme left at this point, has the same kind of like insane funding that made the Tea Party elections possible. But maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think the funding is there. I mean, we already know that Qatar and, for example, Qatar is donating billions of dollars into like the educational system. And I mean, Russia and China and all these countries have, Turkey even has a vested interest in destabilizing Iran. And I wouldn't be surprised in the least bit, after seeing Hasan's fucking tour of China with government officials holding his hand, gifting him Mao's little red book and seeing him dance and shit and piss and squeal like a pig at it. I wouldn't be surprised at all. In fact, there has to be already, people who are trying to destabilize who have already, we know, like Russia has spent millions and millions, if not billions of dollars to destabilize and affect campaigns. Well, Hasan is their dream come true. They have every vested interest to either directly support him or establish botnets to support him, even without his knowing participation. But he's in contact with the Cuban government. He's in contact with the Chinese government. We know that he's in contact with these people. And when we say that dark money isn't going to be affecting it, well, it's not going to be coming from within the United States. It's going to be coming without, from our adversaries who see this as a golden opportunity to destabilize America. And it is.
Which, by the way, is what they accuse all of the progressive and moderate Democrats of doing with AIPAC, right? Is that outside money or inside money, but they don't admit that it's happening on the left.
AIPAC is not even close. Yeah, and I mean, listen, AIPAC's not even close to the biggest spender in terms of political donations. Like Qatar spends more money than AIPAC.
You don't hear about that ever at all.
And what they're doing is influencing universities to basically, it's this like this Islamo communist alliance, which is, it's like a perfect marriage between, the anti-West ideologies, so that they just long enough so that they can tear it down and then turn on each other the minute that that they achieve their goals. But right now their common goals is, tearing down the Western civilization. And they both believe that is the highest, most important order, right? Beyond anything. I mean, the left should have no rightful association with the Islamic fucking Guard of Iran that like outlaws homosexuality, forces gay people to transition, beats women to death for not wearing scarves, disallows music and celebrating in public. Like, what the fuck is leftist about that? Like, that's the most austere, right, conservative, theocratic, autocratic institution there is. There should be no alliance, but their highest, most important ideal is the fall of the West.
Right.
And that's what it is. And that's what I'm seeing happening. And I just think we have to be careful not to underestimate it, because so far so far I'm not seeing resistance. I see it creeping up and taking over.
Yeah. And I think it's so much of it is being done on social media, and so much of it is outside the actual political sphere, like stuff that's been done to you guys, and now what's happening to David Pakman, right? It's like just like normal humans being treated this way, and then they consider that the only activism that matters. And so it just feels like it feels less organized than with the Tea Party, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just earlier than when I caught on to what the Tea Party was doing.
It is. Is it less? Or I mean, maybe in a sense it is, but like Hasan gives the marching orders. I'm not saying he's like the leader of the left, but he's becoming like his marching orders go. Like all he does is tweet about David Pakman, and everybody gets the unsaid message. I mean, you can go look at his live chat from when he read his tweet. And I told Pakman, here's what's going to happen. Hasan's going to read your tweet on stream tomorrow. And from that moment on, look at the live chat, look at his Discord, look at the discourse on social media. It's going to be a relentless, consistent disinfo campaign to destroy you in every possible conceivable way, even though you're basically 95% allied with them. It doesn't matter.
The video was so tame. Like he
didn't say
mentioned
anything.
the suit. He mentioned the suit,
which is objectively obscenely
so stupid.
cringe.
So cringe.
And something
so
he
cringe.
only started wearing after he came back from China.
Exactly. But then, you can see the whole live chat saying A Pakman. It's the whole chat
because
saying
he's Jewish, and even he's an Argentinian Jew, which is kind of like the word almost as bad as being an Israeli Jew these days for some reason.
Oh yeah, that was the latest. It's weird. You can see these trends going viral about like everyone hating Argentina all of a sudden in the World Cup because of Israel somehow, right? Because their president is a fan of Netanyahu or something. Like that's nothing to do with fucking Messi.
There's a picture of him at the Western Wall wearing a kippah, so that I feel like that's what set it all off, which is kind of insane considering he went there on a tour with his whole team, and I think it's one of the fucking biggest attractions in the world,
right?
Certainly the Middle East, to go there and visit the Western Wall. It's one of the most historically important sites in the world. So
or multiple religions
for Christians too. Exactly.
Exactly. So I obviously what happened with Pakman, there was no need for the reaction, but Hasan is so fragile he can't take even like the lightest criticism, and he has to make it seem like the entire revolution is being attacked.
This is the Stalinist playbook, and that's how it is, right? Any perceived dissension is punishable by death. Now, obviously, that's hyperbolic, but that's what Stalin did, and the ends justify the means. Like, there's no bad methods, only bad targets. That is the playbook, and you see it coming out now. And just watch what happens to Pakman. This is only the beginning. Now that he's thrown the gauntlet down and proclaimed himself an enemy of the movement.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to be called a Zionist forever. All this shit's going to happen. People, I mean, it's going to be the same thing that happened with you guys. Like it's like it's been so disappointing to see how quickly people just believe what they're told because they don't want to be considered a bad person, but they won't
I deal with that like every week with Teddy Fresh.
It's insane.
And the irony is like,
but meanwhile, they're going after a small business. Like I'm just a small business in LA. I hire locals. I donate to charities, so you're just staring down somebody in your own community because somehow I'm an evil Zionist.
It's even worse because you have this model. It doesn't matter who, but one person with like a Palestinian flag who I feel like is just has to be just a snarker trolling the comments, because why else are they in Teddy Fresh comment section, right? One comment was 0 likes, right? Saying, wow, I can't believe you work with the Zionists. And then the person has this whole long fucking apology response about how it's so important that they don't support. But like, meanwhile, you don't know anything about Hila other than that she's Jewish and Israeli. Right. And now you're going out of your way to disassociate with someone because they're Jewish, essentially.
And say that now that they know, they're not going to work with me. That's all it takes.
Right. You just get bombarded by a bunch of people saying the same thing, and then that.
But then just how easily you're these leftists, they have these high ideals, like they're the champion of equality and progressiveness. But then, like, on the drop of a dime, when it costs them a single fucking mote of anything or discomfort, it's they're so happy to immediately be racist to fit in.
And the crazy thing is, if these people just said, "I'm going to do my own research, thanks." These people,
I'll look into it. Yeah, exactly.
They would go away because they know it doesn't fucking work.
No,
like,
they would harass that person.
That's not gonna be enough. Yeah.
It's just insane, and it's crazy how quickly they just want to, like. They've like figured it out that it is easier for these people to just stop working with you, stop associating with you, and so they just
that's why I feel like. That's why I feel like it is dangerous, because they are taking advantage of Democrats and left-leaning people, because they know they ultimately want to do the right thing.
Yes.
And they're taking advantage of that.
Yes, 100%.
Right.
It's like if the Republicans prey on people's fear, these people are preying on people's desire to be good, right?
Yeah,
to be
morality.
good inside, right?
Yeah.
And so they're like, well, I don't even want to like. If one person is saying this person's a Zionist, I don't even want to like act. I don't even want to look like I'm even a little bit close to that.
Yeah.
It's just easier for me to step back and pat myself on the back. But like, just do ask anything. Like these people are just young and impressionable, and it's so fucking frustrating to watch it.
But I don't know. I see it getting worse and more severe and more urgent. And I mean, I don't know what to do. But these people are real nasty. They're violent. They're hateful. They're fucking hijacking our systems and morals. And I mean, just like MAGA, right? They're using these systems, the institutions against themselves.
Yep.
They're using our high ideals of free speech and liberty and democracy and diversity and all this stuff. They're turning it on itself to eat itself, and then basically to get rid of it all. Like Hasan is not a fucking liberal; he's an authoritarian.
Yeah,
he doesn't give a fuck about free speech.
He doesn't
cares
give about
his
or
speech.
democracy. Yeah, he wants to. He thinks that when the revolution happens, he'll be safe because he is on this side.
Recently, when the black community, I guess, was pushing back, the way he talks about them.
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck about what black people think. Yeah, exactly. And the mask slips, but nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, black activists have been sounding the alarm about people like Hasan and Hasan specifically for years. I follow a lot of them, and so it is frustrating to see like the backbone of the Democratic Party not be listened to, especially by these like young, arrogant pseudo intellectuals that actually don't know anything, but they just desperately don't want to look like they aren't good people, that they aren't in with like what the zeitgeist of the moment is. Like, it's this combination, thanks to social media, of like morality and also popularity that just like clouds their judgment completely and just doesn't have them asking any questions or having any like critical thought. It's very annoying and scary to see.
And so
one thing I'll say about this leftist movement too is that the Tea Party, they operate out of fear, but I feel like the leftist party, they operate from bad malice and bad faith. They lie, they knowingly lie to achieve their goals. They don't care that they're lying, right? And that's like the Goebbels level of fucking propaganda that you like on the right, they foment fear. Okay?
Through
On the
misinformation
left,
as well.
They lie because the lie is the ends to the mean. They know the truth and they don't care about the truth. It's repeating the lie enough that it becomes the truth, which, look like what they've done to me and what they're going to do to Pakman.
Very upsetting.
It's real sinister, real nasty what's brewing there. And I just hope people don't underestimate it and keep a close watch on it because, I mean, look at Hasan. This man electrocuted his dog on stream. Anybody with a fucking brain knows that it's undebatable. It's like undebatable, right? Lies about it to his audience for so long, then gets on stage and says, they can call me many things, but they can't call me a liar, to his audience cheering. I mean, this is like this is like 1984, like you know, the Minute of Fear or whatever. There's a bunch of fucking psychopaths yelling at the screen just because that's what they need to do to fit in.
Yep. Yeah, the fitting in piece of it is really insidious, and I think he knows that, and he knows how to manipulate it, and it's really gross, you know, because he's like the cool leftist, and if you don't agree with everything he says, then you're not just uncool, you're also this horrible person who loves genocide and kills babies, and like nobody wants to feel that way, especially. And they don't want to feel ostracized from their group. And it really is like a cult, like very culty behavior where they have their own language, where they shun people, where they punish people. Like they all sit there and watch Hasan yell at and humiliate people in chat. It's the same shit like Keith Raniere did in Nexium and all these other cults. Like the public humiliation is like a huge piece of keeping people in line because they don't want Hasan to do that to them. It's like it's a very high control group over there, and it's not good. That is true. Cult of personality. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's very, very destructive.
I know there's stuff I want to say, but it's evaded me. Anything else you want to say? No. I was thinking, what else? Yeah, I mean, listen. Lying is probably the thing I hear most commonly about Hasan.
Right,
and this guy can go
wild.
up on stage and tell them they don't ever call me a liar. And it's like, okay, dude. He's kind of almost testing the limits to which he can lie.
Yes. Yeah. It's like spitting in our face to say that.
Yeah.
Right. And they're always like, yes, king. Because again, the truth doesn't matter. The truth does not matter because the truth does not serve whatever they think the cause is, right? Whatever it is, you're allowed to just say whatever you want to whoever you want. It doesn't 100%. Matter if it actually impacts politics or policy at all. Like attacking you guys does fucking nothing for anybody in Gaza, for anything in even like US politics. But it lets them just like say, I did activism. I can go to bed tonight. It's trash.
Yes. And then I think the genocide that's happening has been so good for their movement. And I say that with fully aware of how fucked up it is because it gives them the leverage of control to accuse someone of the worst thing you can be. Until then, you could call someone, you could call them racist, you could call them transphobic, homophobic, you could call them a pedophile maybe if you really stretch it out, you know, stretch out. I mean, Hasan obviously does that. He has a joke even in his community that's like, oh yeah, enemies are pedophiles. But what they have now is the ultimate lever of control. If you don't agree that Hasan looks good in his Mao suit, you support genocide. Like it's so useful. It's so useful for them. It's so useful. It's so good for their movement.
It's trash. Yeah. And that's what I said towards the end is that we need to remember and maybe repeat it to ourselves. Like you can criticize a person and that doesn't mean that you disagree with the movement that they are a part of, right? Like criticizing Hasan does not mean you're criticizing any politics or any policies. Like he is worthy of criticism on his own behalf. And he hides behind this cause, right? And he makes it seem like if you criticize him, you cannot be part of this, of the left at all. And it's just fucking bullshit.
Well, it's becoming real because he has
spine.
He has the media apparatus falling in line, like Kyle Kalinske, the Majority Report, and all these and Vosh and all these types of people who are falling in line, you know, and saying, "Oh yeah, you know, they play along with the misinfo game where it's just like, oh yeah, Ethan, that Zionist, he's just psychosexually obsessed with you. That's why he's criticizing you. Whatever fucking dumb shit they're dreaming of, and these people just tap dance along with it, right? Because they're afraid. They're all captured, audience captured by these fucking psychopaths. And we've glimpsed inside of these private snarker Discord rooms. We know how they operate, how they think, why they do it, and what they do. We've seen firsthand. We've peeked behind the curtain.
None of them actually care about anything. Like that is what I gathered from looking
it's their
at all the smart
full-time
stuff.
job to just bother people
just
and fuck with
being
people.
hateful. Yeah.
It's almost, it's like they love the ideal of being the hero and fighting and being like the morally superior, but ultimately they are just nihilistic accelerationists, like
and
like to them,
harassers, stalkers.
yeah. And I mean, when you, and a lot of these people we have identified and know who they are, and none of them have jobs. They're all miserable. A lot of them have criminal histories, and they're already disenfranchised from their family for being fucking insane. These are like the most dejected shit stains of fucking the dregs of society, and they're nihilistic, and they you know, I think Hasan's negativity and the hate that he spews and all that stuff appeals to them because they fucking want to participate in it. It makes them feel good.
Well, yeah, and he has a choice, right? He has a choice of what message to give to these people who are feeling frustrated, and his choice is not to empower them and connect them with actions that'll actually be like a positive change for them. His choice is to weaponize them against people he doesn't like. Like it's valid. Like it's valid for these people to be like, I can't make ends meet, and I want to find people who support like Hasan says, universal healthcare and universal housing and things like that. But what he does with them, he doesn't show them ways to get to those steps.
Never.
He weaponizes them. He like taps into their anger.
This is the reason you don't have healthcare. Ethan.
Yes, Ethan Klein is the reason. Hila Klein.
Isn't it crazy that Israelis have healthcare and not Americans? Ethan's a Zionist, by the way.
Exactly. And now we have a Pakman too on board.
The Young Turks, of course, are totally falling in line. I challenge any of you guys listening to find me one leftist who's critical of Hasan. Just then, I mean, David Pakman, right? He went off the path there for just slightly for a minute. You guys are saying, find me one person on the left, a liberal, who's criticizing Hasan. Find it.
Besides you and me.
Yeah, well, obviously, the point is,
I mean,
that
Hutch
like
does,
I
but he's not really far left. Yeah.
No, Hutch does, but he's.
But
I wish he was more popular. I don't think Hasan sees him as a threat, but he certainly shits on him regularly anytime he gets a chance. Yeah.
Whenever he does get a chance, he does attack him.
Yeah.
I like Hutch a lot.
Yeah, me too. Hutch is great.
He's a very
Shout out Hutch.
Yeah, he's like a reasonable voice right now. So if you're looking for a place to watch your
and
politics,
Pakman too, right?
Yeah.
And Pakman, he's like the best among us. He's a very principled, reasonable liberal who believes in all the right things socially and economically. He has his head on straight. He's reasonable. He is smart. He is informed. But like none of that matters because ultimately
Hasan's better at playing the game.
I don't even know what's the difference.
Hasan
wants to. You know, and ultimately it is true. Like if in this revolution, there's always going to be someone worse and more extreme, like Bad Empanada, who's going to want to put Hasan's head on a pike, but it's so far off. There's a reason they call him Piker. No, I'm kidding. I don't know why I said that, but Bad Empanada would want to do that. And I mean, they've already turned on each other, right? They're always going to be more extremist.
Yeah.
And it's never, basically, they're always pushing it. And I don't think, I mean, Hasan's not going to be safe from that either if he gets his dream. I don't think Hasan actually wants to live in a fucking communist dystopia. He just likes I think he just likes feeling important and the center of something. And he likes making money and he likes attention and he likes being able to have girls send them their titties to him on Snapchat, which he shares liberally with all of his friends all the time.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Like that for me, like as a feminist, like I have never, and some people think that I was hired to be a Hasan hater. And I'm like, girl, I've been hating Hasan since like 2016 or earlier. Like I am not new to this. I'm true to this. And a big piece of that is of the feminist lens with which I see the world. Like he is a terrible misogynist. He also doesn't give a fuck about gay rights, trans rights, we've heard him say, I don't give a fuck about what black people want. Like he sees all of that as identity politics, but like he's teaching this whole generation of young people that there's only one way to be a leftist, and a white straight guy has to lead it, and you can only care about economics. But there, like I said in the segment, like there are all these women of color, people of color, trans people that are like actual activists doing actual leftist work, who understand that all of those things are connected, and sometimes economics is not like the leading oppressor. But he just wants to fucking hand wave that away because it doesn't matter to him. He just wants to keep his own identity centered. And so I have criticized him hard for a long, long time in different spaces. And yeah, it's just a perk that you guys also fucking hate him.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Like, he fucking sucks.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Yeah, he does.
I don't get it. I don't get it. And I love you guys, and I'm sorry that this is still ongoing. It is so unfair because it makes, for a zillion reasons, but for the people that think they're doing some kind of activism, it doesn't make any difference. None of this makes any difference.
Makes them feel good.
You're just like shooting poison into the world. You're not affecting any kind of change. It's disgusting and it's fucking lazy. It's lazy and it's cruel. But it makes them
feel good.
Yes, at the end of the day.
God, they're like, I got that fucking dirty Zionist Jew. He's so fucked.
They can get their daddy Hasan points for the day, and he won't yell at them in chat. Like, it's just trash.
Well, and I mean, listen, there's a reason people are still obsessed with this, because Hasan talks about me all the time. I made a point to not, I'm like, don't want to discuss him on the show anymore just because it's so fucking boring and repetitive. But he doesn't have any problem just doing that forever. And he still constantly is bringing me up, like, I mean, basically on a weekly or bi-weekly, several times a week basis. So, you know, he's keeping the marching orders standing.
Right. Well, and I think it's important to speak up when other Democrats are challenging him, because like you said, like it's this like circle of intimidation, right? Where if you criticize Hasan, everyone just like turns their back on you and goes quiet. But it doesn't have to be like that. So I think if we call it out, hopefully more people will be like, oh my God, you're right. Like, I've been thinking about how weird and like arrogant and ego-driven Hasan is for a while. And, you know, I didn't think that other people felt like me. I felt like I was crazy, but you're not crazy.
So support Pakman, because his analysis outfit is cringe.
It's
even if you agree with his politics, we have this man is walking cringe. Okay, it's out of control. You cannot. He's walking around in a Maoist fucking empire from Star Wars fucking type of uniform. I mean, what are we doing?
Corny as fuck.
Corny as fuck. Bitch.
That's what it comes down to.
All right, thanks, guys.
We love you guys.
All right, bye. Have a good show.
Ethan and Hila Klein, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad they called in. Yeah, I think I still have this naivete that we are stronger than the Republicans and that this isn't going to spiral. But I think that only happens if we talk about it and we connect with other reasonable progressives, reasonable leftists who are actually doing work and not just fucking bullying people online. It's like so stupid and pointless. And clearly the work of people who have never actually like worked for a campaign, gone door knocking, done like literally anything in their community. Those are the people that are sitting online and doing this shit. So yeah, that's it.
Sucks.
I know. Politics sucks. It sucks. And as you get older, you realize like it's you start to see the cycles, like, oh, we're doing this again. And that's where I'm at with all the Hasan stuff. Is like there's always someone who comes up and tries to fucking ruin everything. And all the young people really like them because they don't really know a lot yet, right? And they are impressionable and they want to fit in somewhere. And then so they follow this kind of cult figure and then they grow out of it. That's what's happening now. It's frustrating. It's annoying. I am still going to maintain a little optimism that we will get hopefully some normal, reasonable people in office. Even if maybe they start out kind of extreme and they get elected, they'll realize, oh, I have to like work with other people in order to get things done.
Right. I remember how, impressionable and naive I was graduating high school. And
Same.
like how little I knew about, history and civil rights and so much shit that's gone on in in our country, and like the people that I was surrounded with, people my age also didn't know, and some of them had not very good views, and I didn't even know what to think at the time. And then I grow up, go to college, like learn stuff, and I'm like, oh wow, that's like, I don't know how you could think that way, but now I realize it's like, oh, you're not educated. You don't know what you're talking about.
You just don't know.
And you hear a strong personality or a strong voice online and go, oh, they come off confident, they come off smart. I should listen to them just because of that. And it's like, no, do your own research. Look into this stuff. Like
exactly.
Really, really think about what they're saying and like understand it. And yeah. Anyway. That's my mini rant.
And you hate to be like, oh, you don't know anything, because then they're like, oh, I know that genocide's bad. It's like, yes. And we all agree with that. None of us want a genocide to be happening. Like that's what they're missing. They think they're there's also like the young person disease of like being so self-centered. That's like another piece of it, right? Where you're like, I am the most important person and I am doing the most important work. And it's like, you could be doing more important work if you had like your blinders off a little bit, right? Like we all of us want the killing to stop in Ukraine, in Palestine, in Iran, right? Yeah. We don't want civilians dying here in the US. That's like a normal take. But in these circles, that's like not a normal take. And you get in this bubble and you can't hear anything else. And you just want to fit in and find community and figure out who you are. It's like so wrapped up in figuring out your own identity at that age and just like literally your brain developing that it's very easy for someone like Hasan to snake in with a very easy answer to their problem of not knowing who they are, not knowing what they believe, right? Like just hate Zionists and it'll all be, that's the only thing you have to think about.
Yeah, I mean,
just hate Zionists and make that your whole personality.
He's obviously like against the genocide, which we all are, but then he's like basically pro-Russia. Like what?
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Like you don't have to dig very deep to be like, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Because Russia is not just killing Ukrainians; they're also killing like millions of their own people in this bullshit. So it's like, you aren't against the deaths of civilians. You think some civilian deaths are necessary, valid, and good, right? Like morally good. It's like, I hope these people get more perspective soon. So there's that. People wanted a Jimothy palate cleanser.
Another one. Before we do, there's something in WhatsApp.
Oh, okay. Let me grab it. La 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 la. Oh my God, no. No. Is this fucking real? Okay. So I don't even know how to like frame this. All right. So I know I do want to say this. I know that a lot of people are sick of hearing about this stuff. But as I've said before, and I will probably say again, that's because we do not have our family being constantly attacked by this stuff. For the rest of us, this stuff is like moved on, right? CPS thing was a long time ago. Like, get over it, move on, right? For Ethan and Hila, this is like an ongoing thing. And it is their right to still be upset, angry, scared about it. It is their right to want to talk about it on their platform. So thank you everyone for hanging and chatting. I saw a lot of great chats about what's going on. I want to show you this, like literally just like chilled my blood when I saw it. This is a post from JSTLK, JStalk, which apparently stands for Jew Stalker. This is one of the people in the big like CPS snark left Discord. And this is somebody who apparently Hasan Piker likes their tweets and chats with them. And this is what they posted in May, 2 months ago, in their little Discord. Yes, we need to snark him. I linked her, debate, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Bruce Klein isn't getting enough hate.
The fuck?
At least someone said, "Leave the baby alone, Kathy. You're insane." Answer me, DM. Bruce Klein would have chosen to be a settler baby, which, as we know, is what people say about the babies in the settlements who did not choose to be there, and that they are valid military targets. Blood libel with Bruce, and then Bruce needs to go, and then a photo of him in his sweet little helmet. 2 months ago. As a fan, I see the chats, right? I see Reddit and people being like, I'm sick of this. I don't want Ethan to keep talking about this. Yo, this is 2 months ago. His fucking kid being put in a snark chat. They were trying to find out where he goes to preschool. And some other guy made this fucked up joke about waiting until Bruce Klein is 18 years old and he's gonna, because there's this other weird narrative where they're like, Bruce Klein is going to be gay. And so this guy was like, he's going to be gay. He's going to turn 18 and I'm going to fuck him to get back at Ethan. Like, this is still actively happening to these people. And again, I remind you, none of it is changing anything that's happening in Gaza. None of it is changing anything for anyone. All it's doing is terrorizing normal people.
Yep.
Soft targets. Like this is harassment. This is stalking. This is like online terrorism. Specifically targeting people's children to scare them.
It's just really gross. It's like
I understand, like, we don't get it, but what the fuck, guys?
I mean, just like chronically online people going so far and like forgetting that these are real people, and you're like disagree as much as you want, not like a person as much as you want, but like
this isn't
it should
leftism.
never get to. No, of course not. This is fucking insanity. Like, you'd much rather spend your time doing this insane, gross thing than focusing on someone that could help what you are against, and instead you choose not to vote and let your tax money go to fucking Trump, who's making things way worse than it would be if Kamala was in, or someone else that you spent the last few years, like, spending this much effort should be spent on actually campaigning for someone, like trying to change things, starting from you know, local elections and moving up from there. But like this is like full-time jobs for people.
Yes.
They just sit at home every day and do this.
But they owned the baby of Hasan's enemy. Got him.
Wow, good fucking job. Like, cool.
Just disgusting fucking people. Disgusting. And apparently, according to Dan Saltman, this person, J Stock, this is his snark. This is his snark Discord. And J Stock is somebody who chats with and likes J Stock's tweets. Are we surprised? This is not leftism. Shrugging this off is not leftism. It's not activism. It's harassment. It's hate. It's literal hate. You are stalking a fucking child. You are having weird sexual fantasies about a child. So I know that hearing about one subject over and over can be frustrating when it's not something that you are interested in. I'm burning everything down if this is my kid. So I completely understand.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm glad that they called in today, because this is fucked up. This is fucked up. So a reminder, this has nothing to do with leftism. Hating random people who are Jewish, hating random people who are Israeli is not leftism. It's not activism. It's not helping anybody in Gaza.
Not at all.
This is just fucking harassment, and you are a fucking idiot if you participate in it, if you shrug it off, if you cheer it from the sidelines. None of this is helping anybody. You are just putting poison into the world and doing nothing to make it better. Disgusting. Disgusting. Fucking hell. That is really, really gross. I think we need Jimothy.
Please.
We need Jimothy, right, guys?
Please.
Raccoons in chat for Jimothy as a final little palate cleanser here, because we're past 9 on my coast. All right. Is it sharing?
It is.
Did I lose it again? Oh my god, I'm such a fucking boomer. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, get that on a loop. That's good. That's good on a loop. Oh my god, if people are complaining about us talking about this, shut the fuck up. We've barely talked about Hasan all this year. I know. And I did not see a lot of it or even a little bit of it really in chat. I've just seen it happen, right? Like when he's brought it up on the show. And I'm sorry. You gotta fucking hang with it. These people are being actively harassed and stalked. Like, this is not over. This isn't over. Okay, let's do Jimothy now, because now I'm just fucking angry. All right, Jimothy, please. Please, please, Jimothy, take us away. Take us away from these evil people. Oh, I probably have to mute that. All right, so this is him apparently stealing food from a golf cart like a king.
Fuck yeah, as he should.
Look at him!
As he should.
Look at his little body. Oh, Jimothy.
Just the
best. What did he taste? Some little snacks, maybe a beer for later?
So
what do we
pure.
got? I love him so much. Sweet Jim.
Take whatever you want. Take the whole world if you want.
We love Jimothy. All right, let's do some super chats. Thanks for being here, everyone. I know it's tough without Harley, but we got through it. I think it was fun. Thank you, David, for co-hosting today.
Of course. Let's do some super chats.
Yay!
Hey guys, I'm gonna do some super chats. What do you guys think? Yeah, we should do that. All right. Anyway.
Damn it! You should have done way more of that this episode.
I know. I should have. Tom DeRippa said, "Shout out to all the homies in the Pakman Discord, all the good homies in the Pakman Discord."
I'm
Shout out
sorry
to you.
that your shit got overrun. We know how it feels. It is not cute and not fun, but please don't let these morons have the last stand. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. Bob Carl said, "Kate W."
Oh, thank you. I don't know what that's for, but thank you.
Just in general. Kate
Oh,
W.
thanks.
Megni King said, "Thank you, Kate and David, for making sense of the frustration I've had with Hasan and the Democratic Party. Happy to have head." You're welcome.
That's right. Listen, through my years of hatred for Hasan, I've become mildly articulate about it. So check out my Twitter if you ever need to funnel your frustration.
Yeah. Just don't read the comments because they're really gross.
Oh, I mute every single one of them.
Good.
I mute them as they come in. I'm like, thank you for showing who you are. Thank you for showing who you are. I'll mute it immediately.
Bye.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Alexandra said, DSA San Francisco was more concerned about tone policing rather than direct action or planning community-oriented events, but love to call me for donations. Yeah, again, just focusing on the wrong thing. Completely.
Yeah. Every time. Dying on the hill of like the specific way you message things instead of doing what you need to do to get into office and actually make changes. It's just so ineffective. So ineffective.
Yeah. Marissa Autumn said, "I'm a pediatric resident doctor and I absolutely need some Teddy Fresh scrubs. My hospital's logo is a teddy bear and it would be so cool. Love you guys."
Oh my God, I love that.
That'd be
Thank you
awesome.
for doing the work you do. For sure.
Shout out to H3 Prideman who donated right now. Said 10 out of 10 head tonight, guys. Thanks for standing tall for the Kleins. Always.
Oh,
Foot soldiers till
literally
the end.
always. Foot soldiers. Clocking in. Oh, we should do our. Wait, I was gonna do this in my drum major. I was gonna go up like this. Thought about it last night before bed, and then a suck it, and then a double salute.
Perfect.
That was gonna be mine. Yeah.
We're marching.
So, yeah.
We're marching for the Kleins.
That's right.
Why isn't it doing it? We're marching.
Oh my god, and we matched tonight.
We
matched
did,
tonight.
yeah.
I love that. Yay.
You happen to wear black. I usually always am wearing black for some reason.
Okay.
I don't mean to, but it just happens.
Gotcha.
Alexander said, Big David, are you Magic David getting stun-locked by all the Davids being mentioned both in chat and via Kate? Yeah, I didn't mention it at the time, but when you were reading Hasan's chat, it was like, David's a pedophile. I was like,
oh, that's right. That's right. Because they weren't just doing his last name. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right. I'm sure there's some good sound bites in there from that. Maxim donated while we were watching the Marco Pierre White video and said, David, you have a fucking beautiful mind. I love you. That shit killed me. You're welcome. You're welcome.
It was very silly. It was very silly. I'm excited for the soundbite for sure.
They also said it reminds me of the jump scares in the Try Not to Laugh contest where Dan would sneak that malfunctioning lawnmower vid or whatever.
Oh my god, it does sound like that a little bit.
It reminds me of the Gabby Hanna Genius video too, where it just gets super loud.
Oh my god. What's she up to these days? We'll have to check into that.
We'll check in. Visual Criminal sent 5 podcast gift memberships. Thank you.
Thank you. Woo!
Thank you. Finally, Rin Gunther said, hey, David, aren't you friends with James DeAngelis, Three Kings, Sib? Get them boys in here. I am friends with James DeAngelis. Shout out James DeAngelis.
Who's that?
My boy. He used to have a channel called Sugar Pine 7 with a few other people, and he made this short film called Three Kings that I was in. We've talked about this a couple times.
Oh, yeah. I remember the short film, right?
Yeah, I actually just caught up with him a couple months ago. Doing great. Maybe we'll have him on. Maybe.
Love that. Yeah, why not?
Anyway, that's all the super chats. I'm going to send it back to you guys.
Yay! Thanks, David.
Thanks, David.
Thanks, little David. We love you. Well, y'all, that is the first Harley-less Wednesday or any episode of After Dark, I think, right? And we will be back on Friday after the main show with a little bit of a girls' night. And we are going to make David our guest of honor / victim. Yep. So just get ready, guys. We'll see you there tomorrow. Enjoy the members episode, and we'll see you Friday night. Bye.